Oh, shit.
I have to do that thing where we're like Linus Tech Tips and we're standing there staring at the screen. Are we live? You know, I hate that kind of crap, but let's see if it works. I haven't seen anything yet. Maybe I didn't do it right. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, you know, we're doing the after show here, people. And there was somebody in the chat at the end that was a little bit concerned that we were fucking swearing too fucking much. They were considerably agitated that Aimee was fucking being a foul-mouthed fucking chick from fucking wherever she fucking lives and fucking stuffing it down your fucking ass. Well, fuck that. I'm here to tell you that everything was fucking above board and exactly how it should fucking be. And if you don't think that's fucking correct, well, here, I'm going to hand it over to Mallory because she's dialed in and on the show and she's going to fucking tell you how it is. Fuck. Hey, Mallory, how's it going?
Well, gosh darn it, it's good to be back. Well, that was horrible and such. Well, it's official, people. I'm getting paid to be a professional bully to all you globetards and nerds and dweebs of all flat plane. It is fabulous. It's good to be here and such. Oh, gosh. I didn't know what to say. Oh, my God. Hello. Hi. Wow.
Here, spin the record back and do a restart. It's okay.
Well, fuckity fuck. I could cuss and such. Yeah. I'll be officially back near April. No, not April. Jesus, we're in August. Oh, wait, we're in... What month is this?
We're going back in time.
It's been so long since I've had internet on. We're July. I'll come back in early August. Yes. So we have tons of new stuff coming up. I am so pumped and such. Oh, yeah. The people in the asylum is probably trembling their boots saying the warden's going to come back. And some of you viewers who haven't seen me yet, never heard of me yet, but oh, you will be. Oh, you will be. We have tons of stuff coming. We're just chilling and I'm drinking. Probably the bad idea, but that's enough talking for me right now. I just spilled my orange juice all over the place.
Hopefully you didn't put the vodka in it yet.
I did.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Quick. We need a donation in. We have to replenish the vodka resources. This lady isn't nuts for no reason. She knows how to get there. So give us a hand here, fellow babies.
Yeah, it does feel weird because I can only hear you guys. I can't see the chat. I have no idea what's going on. So, yeah. Hi, haters. Bye, haters. Can't see nothing. That is it. That is all. Yo.
Let's turn to Mipet then. Mipet, what do I need to say?
Well, I'm saying fuck, fuckity, fuck.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Mallory. That was very insightful. But we do have a couple of other people to introduce. So seeing as you can't see anything else on your phone at the time, I'm going to just say hi to Commander 401. Welcome back from the previous show. And, say something.
Wow, all the lunatics who've been running around Mallory's asylum for far too long without their warden are in for just a world of hurt.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, I know. I've got some things planned for them as well, so they're going to be scared of the dragon. Uh-oh.
Hold on, Mipet. Everything crashed. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Hold on. Oh, it went to a... I don't know what just happened. Okay, yeah, try again, Mipet. We should be good now. What the fuck was that?
Who the hell knows? Okay, we're back, I hope. So, well, I'll introduce DKG again because, you know, he probably deserves another one. Possibly not, but hell, we'll say hello again to DKG, even though it was only 2 seconds ago that we did it again. But anyway, how are you doing, DK? Have you got a cup of tea?
I'm not too sure whether I should say anything because, just might go wrong again. I don't know. Well, clamp my nipples in a Corby press. I don't know. I'm so discombobulated by the diffractionist comments by people in the chat about Aimee's mouth wordiness. I'm confabulated just by the fact that the people might think that we're uneducated and we can't conflagrate our words into deliciously long sentences to make sense without saying the word fuck. which Aimee didn't, by the way. But never mind. Yeah, I guess we're not allowed to swear anymore. So I won't swear. And if I do,
who the fuck said that?
Yeah. That ain't my rule. Jesus.
Yeah.
If we're not allowed to swear anymore, I'm just going to bed. I got nothing.
Man, each time, Aimee rarely swears, but every time she does, I use it as my new notification on my phone.
Yeah, it's always
just
so powerful,
precious.
right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I get a bot message on Facebook that says Aimee Hogan swore, and it just gives you a little clip of her swearing.
Yeah.
So there's Russian bots out there, snipping Aimee swearing and putting it out to the world to make sure the world knows.
Yeah. Dr. Unsensible is alluding to the fact that he might unsub, I think, or something. I'm not sure about this, but I'll, if I have to, I will. Or, so guess what? I don't want to because I love Starsky. But, dude, seriously, hit the unsub button. You're just bringing down the chat and kind of being a jerk. So, you know what? Move along. Nothing to see here. Not every channel on YouTube is for everybody. And if we don't tickle your fancy, oh well, fuck, who cares, man? Let's all just enjoy life and move on.
He's probably even a real doctor anyways.
I do agree with what Charlie Welch writes. Mallory can even fuck shit up from a phone. And you're right, Charlie.
Wow. Hi, Charlie.
But Charlie was also right. Well, Charlie was also right when he said, Nimrod, don't threaten us.
We have the power of Stormboner.
Go, DK.
Go.
No, I was just going to say, we all love Starsky, but, we're not all war enthusiasts. We do like to talk to people like human beings every now and then.
Exactly.
Well, that's the whole point of the channel right there. Right. Starsky came on as, the war correspondent that we were going to hang out with. But after a couple of shows, we were like, hey, it's kind of family, right? Yep. All right. So why don't we just do a show and we get together and talk about it, but also be ourselves? And that's what the viewers are catching on to right now is the show is not just based on headlines. You're hanging out with us. And, it's either for you or it isn't. But we don't do our shows to please everyone or else we'll be running around with our fucking, like chickens with their heads cut off. And you'll never please anybody. So in the end, we just do what we want to do.
And also, Starsky's got very, very dark humor, as is all people in the Ukrainian army. They've got very, very dark humor. They can take us. They understand us. And we understand them. So you know, I don't know what. You know, when we're talking about someone who's in a war, what the fucking hell do you want? You want puppy dogs and roses or something? You know,
Yeah.
It's like saying, oh, they're all fine, but you know, put flowers in the guns, and then you don't hurt anyone. So what? Come on, get fucking real.
And, you know, we could do the whole bleep bleep and, you know, try to hide the swearing and blah, blah, and yada, yada. Or we can actually put the you in YouTube and be ourselves, because isn't that the fucking point on this platform?
Well, it's just I just don't get the point where people are like listening to someone who's talking about war, who, you know, regularly goes out, shoots people and gets shot at, but don't fucking swear.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why he keeps coming back, because we are ourselves. We like chilling with them. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm not usually on the streams, I know what kind of content it is, but it's nice to see, you know, someone who sacrifices themselves and could be themselves and could let go of their guard and just, you know, have a good time, right? Like, it's the man behind the uniform. It's the man who's behind, you know,
right,
fighting for the great cause. And that's what people need to get, right? Like,
yeah. And Mallory, what we're doing is we're pulling back the curtain so that you can actually sit down and chat with Oz. Never mind what he's up to. Right.
And of course, as we all know, soldiers never swear.
Yeah, there, you know, yeah. I mean, you know, DK, statistically, soldiers swear about 7% less than accountants when at work.
See, some people will swear at every word, or between every word. Soldiers can swear at every fucking syllable.
That takes talent. But, you know,
I mean,
the adult
like every
nature.
soldier's a human being. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, no, Commander, you're right. It's not like every soldier is a human being. That's exactly the point. You know, we're trying to get past the media front end of things and just, you know, be people. So why can't we be who we are?
Hello,
That's not allowed.
In Ukraine today, some terrible things happened. And next, we'll go to the football. That's not how it is in real life.
Oh, especially in our real life. Charlie, you just made it and joined us and stuff. I'm sure you can weigh in on this because, I mean, fuck, you understand what we're going for, right?
Yeah.
Well, I said football. He turns up.
Yep. I got Mallory's area code now. I'm so fucking excited.
Oh my god.
Okay, mental note, don't turn to Charlie in a dead zone.
I am a dead zone.
If I go missing, right? If I go all of a sudden quiet, right? Blame Charlie, okay? Hashtag blame Charlie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking gonna say. Oh no.
Or it was me
Carry
taking
on.
her to the ice wall.
Just toss him over the edge.
Charlie's currently going through his phone and he's typing all the numbers and he's trying all the combinations.
I'll be there in like a half hour. I'll get it done.
Oh my god.
But, you know, like I just put in the chat, wouldn't you all agree we're stronger being ourselves? You know, what I find to be the charm of the channel is the camaraderie and the banter and back and forth between the people. And if we start editing ourselves because, oh, you swore 3 times in the last 2 minutes and YouTube might flag us, like, well, then why are we even here? You know, if you can't be yourself and just put it on display for everybody to either like or not, well, you're in the wrong place. It's just not how we roll.
I'm not allowed to put it on display anymore.
I don't. We've always said, Charlie, hashtag RTube, right? You got to put the U in the YouTube, man. You got to make it yours.
Yep. Hashtag RTube.
What about putting the tube? What about putting the tube into you? Or was that a different show?
No, we do that on OnlyFans where I get paid for the lube, baby.
Yeah. This is adult conversation. Excuse me, I need to close my eyes. Okay.
So we're building up a pretty good list of music that we're not allowed to play on the channel. And sadly, it really reflects bad on the bands that block us from playing their music. Now, I want to bring this up because I did the math in my head. Okay, so now, right now, on the Shills being like 4,500 subs, 4,600 subs, whatever the fucking number is right now, YouTube taketh, YouTube giveth, right? You never know. But, sorry, beer burp. Here's how it works. If you're like Extreme with the song Get the Funk Out from the late 80s, early 90s, whatever that was, if your song plays right now on Spotify, you'll be lucky to get about 9 cents because you're Extreme. You're not Led Zeppelin. You're not the Beatles. You know what I mean? You don't have bargaining power. You're kind of lower on the totem pole. You'll get maybe 9 cents if you're lucky. But if we stream your song on one of our DJ nights and it was to get the same viewers we get for like a Ukraine update, now they don't usually, but I'm just doing the numbers here, people. So give me a break because other channels could easily pull this off. If we had the same viewers as we do on like a Ukraine update stream where you end up with 20,000 viewers or whatever on a stream, each fucking artist that we played music from would not receive 9 to 12 cents, but they would receive about $6 or $7 because that stream with that kind of viewers with ad revenue and stuff would probably make, $30 or so, $35. And if you only play 12 songs, well, do the math. It's simple division. And it works out to be a fucking boatload more than Spotify would have paid them. And we're helping share their music and introduce it on a new audience and stuff. So how the fuck did it come to pass that last week, not only did we get copyright claims for playing music and get the stream blocked live a couple of times, but we received a copyright strike, a channel strike. And, on YouTube, 3 strikes and you're out. Your channel's done. It's gone. On your first strike, there is no community posts, no uploads, no live videos for 7 days. So tonight's shows would not have even gone live had we not beat this strike. But I filed the appeal and I was like, look, guys, all we did was play music that was already on YouTube and not on the copyright holder's channel, but on other people's channel that just happened to upload it because they liked it. And it was an easy win. But the copyright strike, the channel strike that we received for playing music was for scams, deceptive behavior, and spam. That was the reasoning that I had to file the appeal. Can you believe that? That's what happened just because we played a couple of people's music. Wow.
All I got to say about Extreme is I did a lot of good making out to more than words. So thanks, Extreme.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Extreme broke up, leading the lead singer to go to Van Halen for Van Halen 3, and that's an album everybody should forget. But yeah, it's another story, But yeah, crazy
You don't
story,
have strong
right?
opinions on music, though. We all know.
Yeah, not me. But, that's a crazy story. Like, seriously, all we're doing is help bringing people to their music. And if you watch, nights when I play music, Charlie, Mipet, everybody here will tell you, we don't play normal music. It's not like we're playing FM radio stuff. We're playing shit from way back in the day and trying to bring it to new audiences and stuff. So, it's not like we're resting on other people's laurels. The shit that we play is not getting us popular. And we're not putting their names in the descriptions or the thumbnails or anything. So again, why are we the bad guys? It just drives you crazy. Commander, you wanted to jump in there.
I just wanted to say that Dick introduced me to a lot of things that I didn't even know existed. So if anyone wants to strike the channel, realize I listen to stuff now that I didn't know existed. That could be money in your pocket.
That's right. See?
Well, Dick introduced you to a lot of new swear words, but I don't think there's a copyright on that.
Yeah, I've kind of sworn more since I've been here, but I've gone from almost not swearing, where people complained at work that I needed to learn how to swear, to cussing like a true professional.
I was just going to say, Commander, something tells me that since joining the Shills, people at work don't give you attitude about having attitude anymore.
Yeah, but there's a reverse effect of that as well, because I've told you before, Dick, that I was in a Zoom call with a meeting with a whole bunch of people, my peers and my colleagues, and I was like, fuck this and fucking that, and then do this fucking shit. And of course, it was the night after a stream with you guys, and I was just like, my what would you say? My filter was not on, so I was just like swearing like a creeper with these people, and at the end of it, I kind of like realized, I think I was, just thank God I wasn't fucking racist, but
Yeah, at that point, you have to say to the guy, I'm sorry, but your hair's long, and I thought you were Dick Dawson, and I just fucking had to let it out. Oh, we're lucky because Claire Bear has joined. Hey, Claire, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm only here for the Mallory, though. Hey, Mallory.
Hi, Claire.
Hey, Boo Boo. How are you?
Get a fucking room.
No,
With a camera.
yeah, you are so old. DK, did you tell us to get a room? Like, you don't even want to watch? Like, what's wrong with you?
No. Charlie said get a camera, so he wants to watch.
Oh God! No, hold on. From my own perspective, I'm all about this. I'll pay for the room. All right.
OMG.
Oh, God, that was too easy, wasn't it, Mal?
Too much for my Christian ears and such.
I know.
But yeah, Claire, Mallory be back on the 2nd. Everything's all set and ready. She's awesome.
Liam Wakefield in the chat says DK needs a shill overlay, which you can turn off for meetings. Well, the funny thing is, you can turn up at a Zoom meeting. You got the fucking the pub chat set on screen. It's like,
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
So who would like to tell a personal story that will entertain the others at your own expense? I know Charlie's got one right away. I know DK's got one. I've got 2 or 3. So who wants to take the lead?
Let's vote. Let's make Charlie go first.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
That's okay. You're going first.
Charlie, everybody fucks up in the public eye. Tell us the last time you did.
I don't remember. Are you alluding to something I can't?
Liar!
Oh, damn.
Okay, who's got some honesty in their bones, not just liquor?
Same thing, aren't they?
I got both.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, it was our 31st anniversary, wedding anniversary yesterday, me and the missus, and
Wow.
and it was like she said, well, why do we never get divorced? I says, I just couldn't be asked to do the fucking paperwork.
Have you seen the price of fucking Bic pens lately? I just, I have better things to spend my money on.
Thing is, I'm terrible with that sort of organize. I mean, the wedding, she organized it. You just don't get me to organize things like that. So a divorce, I'd have to get her to organize it.
Yeah. Divorce? Yeah, she said something about that, but my office is so messy, I just couldn't find the paperwork.
31 years.
Congratulations, DK.
No, it's not congratulations. It's I want a medal of honor. I want a Purple Heart.
I think your wife deserves more than you, though. Jesus.
DK,
just on that statement.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, DK is the most dedicated husband and family member and father figure, and lots would do well to even come to half of his level.
Oh, thanks, Dick.
What?
When do we get married?
It's going to be next. He's got it all lined up.
But Claire, why don't you tell us the time that you were going live on a stream and you had to get your fucking, general date for the week out so you could get naked before you got in front of the mic? Because I know that must have happened yesterday, right?
Nope, because I'm alone. Actually, no date. Nope, never happened. You have an active imagination, though, Dick. I give you credit. It must be fun living up there in that head.
Hey, I made it up on the spot. I thought it was all right.
No, but yeah, it's true. Okay, yeah, I do for one stream, the Mayhem stream. I do like to be free, but that's the only stream, so we can put that to rest. I never show up naked here.
Liar.
Well,
Liar.
I know.
Pants on fire. You'd say her pants are on fire, but she's not wearing any.
Yeah, I know, but that was that special room you made for me. You weren't going to tell anybody.
Miss Cassandra's giving me shit. Dick, leave my bear alone.
That's right. You don't want the bear to get all bare now, do you? Like in the not the good way, like BEAR, not BARE. Like yeah.
Well, it's been a while since Dick had a bear, but that was a different kind.
I know. You can kind of tell he's getting all naked obsessed and stuff.
The two names lead to so many play on words jokes. It's absolutely amazing.
That's what I like. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
You're a pretty guy. Come and sit in my truck.
Oh God, do you wear a trench coat too and offer candy? Like, do you have a van? What was that?
Okay. I want to replay. The first conversation I ever had with DK when I met him. I'll be the first voice, and I'll play DK for the second voice. Ahar, DK, have you ever been to sea? No, Captain Highliner, but I've blown ashore a couple times.
What the hell did I do? This was a bad idea.
You've just realised that?
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I just like cock.
You do realise when you say things like that, you might wake Inquisitor up and he'll pop in.
Hey, Quiz.
Hi.
His ears are burning and something else probably.
Yeah.
Actually, I could tell you a celebrity story where that phrase came from, but I don't think I should.
Oh, probably not. Probably not. Well, if you tell the story, I'll remember to private the stream after. So go ahead.
No, just say it was on Band of Brothers, and it was something that was said to a friend of mine with one of the main cast who asked him to go to his hotel room, and he says, well, I'm not gay, I just like cock. and then I had this big long shot at Currahee Mountain with all the troops running up the hill, and there was and we had oh god, what's the guy from Friends who was in it? Oh Jesus Christ, the goofy paleontologist guy. I can't
David Schwimmer.
Schwimmer. So Schwimmer was at the top of the mountain.
What?
He's like, wait a minute. David Schwimmer's at the top of the mountain, and the guys are all running up, and I did a composite. So on his T-shirt, it just said, "I'm not gay, I just like cock." And then sent that to editorial, and it went into the system. It was fucking hilarious. I'm not suggesting it wasn't David Schwimmer who was the one that said it. It was just a funny one.
I'm gonna die. That's funny. But hey, everybody's friends, right?
Down.
That was the worst song, and it actually hit the top 10 on FM radio in the United States. And oh my God,
whoa,
yeah, Charlie,
good
was
memory.
that not a sad moment in musical history, or what?
Pretty bad.
Commander,
Great brand, man.
yeah, Commander, go for it.
I'm gonna get going, but before I do, I want you to ask yourselves, how retarded is YouTube? You say pretty damn retarded, right? When I looked at the analytics of a video, I have a 44% retention rate at 0 seconds and a 75% retention rate at the very last second. Figure that.
I can actually explain that, because it's a fault in the way the algorithm works on shorter videos. Give me a shout tomorrow, Commander, because I'm doing nothing pre-stream. The debate is an easy setup for me. I only need like 25 minutes, right? But I can explain how that works, and it's stupid. You know that side of your brain, Commander, that lets you understand Blender and Unreal Engine and all that kind of complicated stuff really well. You're going to have to put that aside for this, because otherwise you're just going to get confused.
Yeah, don't use logic.
Exactly. Commander Spock need not apply.
Yeah, I was going to say, Commander, you have to throw away your Vulcan values and turn to the human side. It's just not logical. Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to the human race.
But Commander, this shit's gonna fuck your shit up. But the thing is you only look at YouTube Studio once a week. You don't look at it daily. There's no fucking point, because that shit'll drive you crazy. You got to stop. Right? That's how it goes.
Okay.
Yep.
I was just saying,
Trust me.
We were dunking on YouTube before.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I wanted to
And
give
it's a good
an idea how stupid YouTube is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and you're not wrong. I mean, on the Shills, we lose subs every day until we go live, and then we gain some more back. Why? People aren't unsubbing. How many people out there actually actively unsub channels they don't watch anymore? Nobody does. They just watch the newer stuff because that's what comes up in your recommended feed. YouTube's recommended feed thinks that you're only interested in the things you watched in the last 45 minutes, right? You know, squirrel.
Wow.
But it's true.
Where?
I mean, you know, Aimee a couple of years ago watched a video on how to fix her sink, and YouTube still thinks she's interested in fucking plumbing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what the hell? Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
I've done that as well, and you know, it's just like, oh, come on, you know, I want to replace the seal on my washing machine, and so you just get recommended all the time of different ways to replace the seal in your washing machine. I've done it. Shut up.
I need a stock account to go through Woo because it's messing up my feed. And when I actually started getting views, that actually changed my feed to a combination of what I'd like and what the people who subbed or watched my video more than once or twice like. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's tough at first too, but that's another thing. You know, on the channel we have to do a little bit better with promotion. Oh dear God, we're bad for that. But you know, partially that's my fault because I don't use my own channel, so I never fucking think of it.
Well, I'll leave with this. Before I came here, I could have never have even thought of having the same kind of rhythm and tempo in number one, writing something, acting it out, as to have heavy metal music. Whilst penguins demanded that a piece of shit shed her human skins. The piece of shit starts screaming like a velociraptor, sheds her human skins, and then the penguins say, set your tasers to full charge. Better yet, set your tasers to Karen. And with that, I will leave. You guys are giving me a bit of style.
I shout.
Oh, yeah.
Night, Commander.
So where do you take it from there? You know, I always think, you know, when we talk about the flat earth stuff, Mipet, you've got people in the southern hemisphere where you are who can play the flat earth game and yet they can't see Polaris.
Yeah, we're ashamed of our southern idiots.
It's fucked up. How do you even get to that point? Like Scotty Storm, that fucking, you know, seriously, just get in the bathtub where you belong, you naked little bitch. You know, remember that guy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was actually seriously mentally ill, and I'm pretty sure that he has.
Well, now I feel
help.
guilty.
Yeah, no, yeah, there was an incident with the police after he was pulling down signs during the main part of the epidemic. He was pulling down signs from kids' playground areas and saying, no, you should all play in playground and all this sort of stuff. It was, pretty full on. And there was a video of him actually abusing the crap out of his father, who was quite elderly, in front of the police. Yeah,
that was really sad. That was.
It was. So yeah, he's hopefully I did notice that he is back online.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you notice that?
Yeah, I just heard that he had kind of come back. DK, you know the story of this too, with the whole abusing his dad and stuff?
Yeah, so I saw all that happening too. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But the thing is,
that's revolting. Oh my God.
The thing is, you say, talking about the, people in the southern hemisphere, people in the northern hemisphere are just as bad. I mean, the whole flat Earth movement is just like, you are just fucking insane. You're going out abusing and talking shit to people, telling just straightforward lies to people in public, and then expecting them to, like, like on the flat Earth globe lie tour that they did this year. They're going out to people in public and expecting people just in the street to give scientific evidence of the globe. It's like, well, even a scientist would have trouble just doing that straight off the off the bat.
Especially if you're not used to, especially if you're not used to having a microphone and a camera stuffed in your fucking face.
Oh, that's the other thing as well. They insist on it. They insist on putting a fucking their iPhone or phone camera in these people's faces, and it's like, fuck off.
But
it's like David Weiss bugging that old lady. She was like 95 years old.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all scum. They're all scum.
But when you have the arrogance of the Dunning-Kruger effect behind you, and you think that drives you to, go forth and multiply, that's almost scary, Claire, because you yourself know how susceptible the stupid can be on the internet to, the cocoon effect of a thread and whatnot. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. It's bad, isn't it?
I hate misinformation. Yes, it's really allergic.
Well, one of the interesting things that I can't remember the guy who was leading the Globe Light tour of the Jason of the Disbury family, and he was like, going up to people in the street and basically asking them, have you got an open mind? That was that, and anybody who was who gave them evidence of the globe, they're closed-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Only when he's saying, have you got, looking for people with an open mind, they're looking for people who are gullible. That's not an open mind. That's the opposite of an open mind, and he's got the opposite of an open mind because he's completely closed-minded to the fucking evidence that we live on a globe, as we've known it for thousands of years.
Yeah.
But,
so he's looking for empty, not open. Is that what you mean, DK? Like he doesn't want anybody that thinks or looks. Yeah.
Yeah, and exactly. But that's the point. He says, "Have you got?" He says, "Have you got an open mind?" That's a loaded question. Yes, I've got an open mind, but your shit is bollocks. That means you don't have an open mind then.
Yeah, it's like, confirmation bias on this. It's confirmation bias on display in a huge way, because they are not open to the fact that their methodology might be flawed. And if you don't bow to theirs, you're the priest of the religion. I mean, come on.
That's why you got to ask them.
Especially when they're out on the street telling absolute just fucking plain lies to people. People on the globe side don't tell lies.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. There's globers that tell lies. You can't say that all globers tell the truth, right? Like
that's true, because people in general are shite. Yeah. Yes.
Like there's shit on both sides, right? There's some globers who fucking take money from their subscribers and whatnot, and they're still pieces of shit, right? Like there's pieces of shit on both sides. Yeah. Like I'm just saying that. Like that's all I'm saying.
That's a different thing, Mallory. Because I agree with you on that one. But it's not the same.
DK,
it's not.
We've had some real winners recently, haven't we? Holy fuck! But let's not even do the names because we don't have to. Y'all know who they are.
No.
Yeah, I ain't saying name shit.
Yeah, just stick to the issue. It's bad enough. Yeah, like it's bad enough to stick to the issue.
Yeah, but, scammers be scamming, and you got to feel for the people who do that. Like the people who go out to random people saying you got an open mind should be going into, rather than saying you're already forming a cult thing. Imagine thinking, right? No matter which side you're on, right, globe or flirp, imagine that, right? You're still fucking gathering people on this side of the fucking coin, right? Like instead of saying, hey, do you have an open mind? How about we just, try to make other people happy, right? Rather than, like there's so many other, it is sad because I went the other day to some shop, right? And it was like a rap place, and he was singing and he was all happy. And he's like, it's really sad that people, because he sang all the time until COVID hit, right? And he's like, it's weird. I start singing and stuff like that. And he's like, people are start acting different since COVID, right? And I'm like, yeah, the mental health is not there, during COVID and after COVID, because a lot of people had lost their minds, got into depression and shit like that. I rather, when I go in the street, I try to make other people smile. And this is what people should go out there doing, rather than calling somebody a fucking idiot for whatever the fuck the reason is of like, oh, do you think it's round or flat? That is fucking retarded to fucking begin with to argue about, right? Like there's so much bigger fucking issues. It's like, let's talk about shit that fucking matters. Let's put a smile on your goddamn face, or do you have a hobby? Let's explore that shit right up, right? Like it is fucking insane, because it's kind of funny, because this guy is phenomenal, right? He is the greatest. So he tells me, he's like, are you working right now? I said, no, right? He's like, so what do you do? And I start laughing, because I was like, you don't want to know what I do on my spare time, right? Because what the fuck do I say, right? And he's like, no, tell me. I was like, well, and like I started kind of like dipping my toe, and I told him, like, I bullied some nerds who bullied other people who weren't that smart, and it all, now I'm a shill team, but I don't shill, right? I expose the shill. Don't think I wear a robe, right? And he just starts laughing, right? And he's like, so you have a YouTube? Yeah, but I'm a noob. So and he's like, where do I find you? I'm like, I'm not hard to miss, right? And if you look in these subjects, it's not hard to fucking miss, right? Not too many people talk about, people like McToon and shit like that, right? He actually started laughing, and I fucking walked away with my rap, and I was like, thanks, mister, right? And I fucking walked off, right? Like, it's just, like, it's just like moments like this where you just want to shit out and laugh,
Mallory,
and stuff like that, right?
Mallory, can I point out that as you take the mic and deliver what is awesome, funny, Sleeve Welch shows up in the side chat conveniently at the same time.
Well. He's about... Well. That's all I gotta say.
I will respond to what Mallory said, but Claire Bear had her hand up, so
Claire's turn.
Yeah, only because I was like right in the middle between what both of you said, between DK and Mallory, because like DK's more towards the calling them out for their bullshit like right away, and Mallory's more like, give them grace. I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna laugh it away. And I'm like, well, if they say to me, do you have an open mind? And I say, do you have a confident one? Can I ask a question? And then it'll depend on which way I go, DK's way or Mallory's way, depending on the answer I get. Because if I can't answer a question, then it's going to be DK's way. Because it's going to be, then you are the closed mind. You are the asshole. Like, bye, no conversation, irrelevant, closed door, here we go. But if they will talk to me, I will give grace, like Mallory, and try to be a little. But if you can't even let me ask a question, then that tells me everything.
Dude, go DK, go.
No, go ahead.
The first time I met Mallory was in a debate where she was doing flat Earth versus somebody on globe Earth, yourself, DK. And at the end of the show, we were all hanging out, and I was like, how'd you like to be a member of the channel? And she's like, what? I'm like, trust me, it'll work. But I wasn't wrong, was I? You know, it's like-minded folks hanging out, having fun. You know, it's always supposed to spark conversation. Isn't that the point?
Yeah. Well, in my response to Mallory, you're absolutely right. We should just be concentrating about having fun, having a good life, and all the sweet things in life. But the problem that I find, and I think one of the problems you end up with the flat Earth movement, is you have people who are just literally spouting bullshit to people to try to sway them into some kind of mindset that shouldn't exist, and it gets them into a very conspiratorial nature. But that's and that's the thing. The side I don't like. I don't like the fact that people are being fed lies to try to play some kind of game.
True.
No, but I do, like, there is some flat earthers out there. Not always that, because sometimes FTSE will just pick out the worst because he wants a Jerry Springer episode. But some of the people that I see that speaks about flat earth, like, flat earth is just one of the topic, right? But then they have, if you look deeper, there's a message, right? There's a message behind it, right? It's not just about selling something. It's about, something greater than themselves. And a lot of times some of them use flat earth to say their message about there's something wrong with the system. There's something wrong with what's going on. And that's what I try to pay attention to. And that's why I'm like, kudos, right? But let's say I'm not talking about people like Oakley who intentionally, scam people for whatever, right? Like, I'm not talking about the pieces of shit. I'm talking about, let's just say, the people, who got sucked into it, right? Because there's some flat earthers where I am like, I give fucking kudos, right? I don't judge you about what you fucking believe. It's who you are as a person, right? What I don't like is people calling these people who I've been raised as a conspiracy tater to the fucking maximum, right? That's why I stay around here, because I could judge upon both sides and come up with my own theory. A lot of times I'm right, and a lot of times I'm wrong, but that's, at least I'm open-minded to, and I bite my tongue a fuck ton, right? Like I'm not going to deny that shit, right? But the some of those people that actually fight for whatever reason and attach some other thing, what I don't like is other people calling these people, right, names and whatever, when I'm like, if that's what they think and this is what they believe, and if they were raised into, because I've seen Globers tear this guy's asshole apart when all he needed was one proper friend to value them as a human being. Right? Because if people told me since I've been around, right, and I've made actual real friends,
Mallory,
right?
You're talking about
I've grown.
You're talking about the Shills family.
Yeah, but Mallory,
I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking as a general whole. Like, I appreciate the Shills, because if I was adopted and adapted, I don't know how mentally ill I would be in, right? There's a lot of things that you guys think of I don't agree with, but I have the respect for that. But I'm just talking about, like, in general type shit, right? Like, that's why I don't know.
I think I understand what you mean, Mallory, but I'm gonna need to. I think I get what you mean about being, having a little grace and being kind. But you will have to admit that you don't lower the crime rate by being a criminal, right? Like, you can't actually let them out there stealing crap.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the rooted pieces of shit that the pieces of shit. I'm talking about the people who swallow the shit type mentality.
Yeah.
Can I jump in? Because Mallory, you're absolutely right. I mean, we dare not mention his name, FGFE. Oh shit, I did.
Oops.
So let's ignore what he says and how he treats the people that come on. Because let's face it, he just gets the scraps from MC Toon. When MC Toon's done, he just throws them all sort of over, and FGFE picks it up from there. So MC Toon's already done the work. Now the problem is,
oh god.
Now the problem is in FGFE's chat, you have like 600 people who are watching the show, and they're all ragging on the flat earther, saying he's a fucking idiot. But the problem is that I bet not a single one of those guys could actually face that flat earther and debate them. They're just
absolutely not, man. That's fucking hilarious. Sorry, I'm agreeing with you, DK.
DK, you're calling out. Yeah, but hold on. You're calling out the people that do the. There's 3 angles to a triangle, right?
No. I'm agreeing with DKG on this shit, man. This is a rare fucking moment. Highlight this shit for sure.
What I'm calling out are the people who are standing behind, not just FGP, but lots of these global channels, and they're always like standing behind them, pointing at the flat earther, going, "Ooh, yes."
Yeah.
Take it, motherfucker.
How German did that sound? Rammstein.
But none of these people could argue themselves out of a fucking paper bag. Do you know what I mean? I think this is where Mallory is coming from in a larger sense.
Exactly. Yes, DK, you've nailed it, because there's so many heroes that are total zeros and they got nothing, right? That's why.
Well, that's why I said with one debate, I was like, pull up. I was like, I bet you I could point out 3 or more people who are in this chat, bring them on, and they won't have. They're just laughing because, and they still don't fucking understand shit. They just laughing to mock. I'm like, whatever they're creating over there is fucking toxicity. That's why I was like, and that's why I respect MC Toon, because he at least tries to, educate, and his followers or fans or whatever his community that he created is appropriate. Like just like the Shills, like when you guys have debates on either side, it's a healthy fucking mix. Right? Like it's either or, and you could respect or not. Like there's some type of respect at the end. Like you're not creating an echo chamber. You're not creating a fucking Shark Tank type shit, right? It is crazy.
The round table of us can disagree, and everybody can walk away and go, "Hey, great night! It was awesome hanging out. See you tomorrow." Right?
Yeah. And then that's the bottom line of it, right? Like it's just ridiculous, right? Like I'm grateful where I've been and where I come, and I'm glad DKG brought that also up on another side. There was even a debate where me and DKG and Mipet, we all agreed on one thing, and I was like, man, I got so fucking excited. I was like, thank fuck, right? Like I was just like, suck my dick. Like I was just so goddamn ecstatic, right?
Keep your knickers. I'm about to agree with you.
No. They're off. They're fucking off. I'm spinning them all over the place. I don't give a shit.
Can I say? Can I say when Mallory gets excited, she gets a little flush, and it really gives definition to her cheekbones.
They're very raised and blushy. Absolutely. There's Oh God. Okay, go on.
Now, the other thing I wanted to bring up. The other thing I wanted to bring up, Mallory, is a lot of flat earthers are very like you were saying, they're very passionate about a lot of things, not just flat Earth. Yeah. They're very passionate. They're very passionate about they'll always say, "Oh, the government lies to you" and all that kind of shit. Yeah. There was a great a channel. Jesus Christ, what was his name? I can't remember the name of the flat Earth channel. And he was very, very passionate about all the other shit that goes on in the world. And I tried to talk to him and says, "Look, the Earth isn't flat. We know it's not flat. It's not flat. But you're very passionate about all this other stuff. Yeah. Talk about that. Find the evidence."
But that's the thing, though. A lot of times, where do you let these people talk with? Because I remember I brought it up, other people brought it up, where it's like, okay, so here's flat Earth, but right, and then here's the triangle, the umbrella that folds everything in between, right? But not too many other channels will let you talk about this, and this, and this, right? Mm-hmm. Where it's let's only stick to this, right? Where I'm like, I would love to talk about this and this and this and this, right? Because it's something that it's not every day when you go. My one friend, we were kind of raised the same.
Mallory, just let me finish. Just let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Because I was saying that you're interested in all these other subjects. Do the work. Bring something to the table. But the problem was, and I found with all the flat earthers who are very passionate about stuff, and I've tried to talk to them about other stuff, they are not willing to put the work in. All they do is parrot what they've heard. You may have had different experiences, but that's one thing I've found is it's a kind of a dead end. They're into this conspiracy, and what the conspiracy they've got in their head, that's the end of line.
DKG, buddy old pal, you.
Here we go.
Wait, no.
It's okay.
You son of a bitch! No. Wait, no. This is. You know what's gonna happen when I come back, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, we have a show based around it, but you're giving them a sample now.
a little bit. But I want DKG in there, hands fucking down, because no, because this. Because there's this love-hate relationship between me and DKG. It's like I want to give him a hug and also like a really rough knucklehead. You know what I mean?
I want to give him a hug with a 6-inch blade in my hand, right?
You know, like you could feel it, right? But at the same time, I'm like, DKG, there's gonna be a moment where. Because I appreciate what he says, but at the same time, because you're opinionated, and at the same time, where I'm like, sometimes I just like to say, I like admitting that I'm right coming out of DKG's mouth. I don't know what's the satisfaction. It just feels fucking good.
Nothing won't happen often.
No, but when it does, I'm like, I sleep like a baby.
I can't give you the truth. I can't give you the truth, Mallory. All I can do is give you my experiences with what I've dealt with.
And you're old enough, and you lived a long time, so I'm sure you have a lot of experience, right?
my first date was with a T-Rex.
Oh my God. Dipping back through history with Mallory and DK. Let the old man tell a story and I'll debunk it here.
Quiet
DK beat the T-Rex in an
The
arm
old
wrestling
man's
contest.
talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a rocking chair and a pipe.
I'll get my tube box ready and half listen. I'm good.
Oh, see, Amber, you joined in on the right stream tonight, didn't you?
I sure as hell did.
How you doing? How's things?
Oh, I'm just peachy. Things are things.
That's good to
Welcome,
hear.
Amber.
Yeah. Amber's a musician like myself and somebody that I always just give links to join on after shows and stuff.
No, she's not like you. She's good.
Oh yeah, considering my age and rickety factor, yeah, I totally agree.
Considering your age, I'm listening to this dude saying he needs to get a pipe and a rocking chair, and I'm like, you mean you don't already have those?
Yeah, see, I didn't say that, and I have fibromyalgia, and I'm in my early 50s. So you know what? I'll take a superior position in this argument. Thank you very much.
Don't make me mad, or I'll have to take my slippers off.
Yep.
But then your feet would get cold, and then you'd really be miserable, and it would only be your fault.
No, he wouldn't be miserable. He'd also be whiny and tell us all about it in a sad, miserable voice that nobody wants to hear or care about.
No, you've watched my channel then.
Yep.
There was funny, DK. I was in a live stream on somebody else's live chat and somebody else's live stream recently. And the guy said, hey, Dick Dawson, you're funny. I'm going to go sub your channel. And I was like, don't bother. I don't use it. Go check out the Shills. And he's like, subbed. And I saw the thing come up and I'm like, no, see, you don't even pay attention to what's being said to you, good luck. Like, what are you supposed to say at that point, right?
Oh, we had a guy on Dr. Groovy stream the other night, last week, and Scott was saying, "Oh, I've seen him. He was on the Shills because Scott watches the Shills every now and then since he's been doing our streams. He goes, "Oh, I know that guy. I saw him in the chat in the Shills." So he turned up on the Dr. Groovy stream. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's funny because you know exactly what's coming. Like in the background, you're like, yeah, got this guy, right? Oh, those guys are
Mallory.
Yeah, too bad. Yeah.
Wasn't me, was it? Because I've popped in there a couple times.
Oh yeah, I always say hi to you, Charlie, when I see you there. You dumb fuck! You come and listen to a bunch of guys talking about something you don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh, I don't know fucking anything.
Hey, but speaking of which, Charlie goes to Arwen's stream every day, and it's the same thing. So
not today. It wasn't. Boy, this was history today.
But the thing is, before we get to Arwen's, I was going to say that on Dr. Groovy's stream, it usually just tends into semi racism and shittery, and not a lot of guitar talk. So Charlie's quite welcome. But go on, tell us about Arwen.
Oh, just to sum up, he absolutely lost his mind, and I don't think he's long for the world. If I say he was begging for money, you all will just say, yeah, that's what you always say. But it was absolutely unprecedented in the annals of Arwen. I mean, said he was going to quit Friday unless he got PayPals, and then he got $100 worth of PayPals, and somebody did one of those gift membership things. That's 3 months.
That's 3 months of ramen. He's fine.
Oh, he'll be broke in 2 days from weed and crossbow bolts and spells and everything else. But no, he's
I've seen that crossbow. That all that thing can do is fire Nerf pellets.
Oh, he couldn't even draw it back, I guarantee. But he was saying how
Oh, he looks like he literally eats 3 meals a day, and each meal is served up by Chef Boyardee himself.
Oh yeah, but he says he's a chef, along with an oracle and wizard and empath and telepath. And... God,
he's the kind of person that will skip a meal because it means he can go and get drugs of some kind. That's who he is. There's no way.
I found you can buy a 5-kilogram bag of mealworms for $5, and it can last me a month.
PJC gave him some money though. Poor little fuck.
No, you've got to be kidding me.
The question is, who's giving PJC money?
Fucking, I was gonna say Boris, but it's not him anymore.
Watch it was Charlie that gave most of the money. He's like, I'm a huge fan. I can't stop watching. Just here's $80. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
That's.
Yeah.
How can? Oh, come on! How can that even be real?
All the people in his chat were giving him advice on how to find a job, and he was like, "This is my job."
No, it isn't.
No, it's really
just
not.
Isn't. Yeah.
Could you imagine
if your
his resume?
if your job cannot even afford you craft dinner and your rent, then you need a better job. It's not your job. You're just simply lounging off people, you fucking asshole.
Yeah. I'm sorry to bring him up and taint what was otherwise jolly comic.
Yeah, but making fun of the pathetic, those people that, they have such a poor viewership that they can't even afford to live on it. Whereas we have a viewership where, we get some money and we buy everybody microphones and new computers and stuff and whatnot. And it kind of makes me laugh. Like, oh my fucking God, does it?
Yeah, the other
laugh?
day, Oakley started a GoFundMe to buy Flatzoid a new computer. And I think he told Arwen he had to plug it. So when Arwen was like, during his normal beg time,
yeah,
he was pissed. He's like, so Oakley has a fundraiser for Flatzoid because he sounds like really bad on his computer. So donate if you want to.
Really?
Yeah.
And he did that whole exasperation thing throughout it and whatnot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He has to follow the master. The master says.
He actually thinks Oakley's a flat earther. That's the worst part.
There's a hierarchy, and they have command. That's just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. How do you even react to that? How?
And they call us priests when they have a more organized clergy than we ever will.
Am I a priest when I, take the time to bust it up and pack that bowl just nice and make sure it burns properly? Probably not, right?
Smoking folk.
Yeah, but maybe you should take the cloak and the big tricorn off. The Pope of Pot.
Yeah. Let me show you how to maximize your enjoyment.
Why did that sound the way that it did?
Arousing.
Thank you for making sure that I knew it worked. That's funny. Yes, that's your cue. We need saving now. Come on, people. Catch up. For the love of you know, Amber, some people pay attention, some don't. I just have no control over it. We only can hope.
Yeah, for sure.
Go on, Amber. This is your time to save. Keep going.
This is my time to save? My time to save what? I can't even save my fucking self. Like, what do you expect from me?
Amber Saves, the new bumper sticker available on the marketplace.
So, Amber, are you into vabbing?
Don't do it, DK. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, Dick,
Actually,
you're gonna pick out videos for the Shills, the Saturday show.
Did you say, am I into rapping?
No, it's vabbing.
Vabbing?
Yeah, and it's the art of taking.
No, don't save it for Saturday. Bring it, get some videos.
Amber, just tell him he's a fucking asshole and be done with it. You'll be all right. Trust me.
You're a sweetheart, and I am here for it.
Oh, dude, you went the wrong way. Trust me.
Get that all, Amber. Amber. Get out of here. I'm gonna go tell somebody to put you in a straitjacket. Hands.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Who's awake? Hello.
Who's going?
I'm awake. I shall be back in 1 moment.
Oh no!
Yo, Amber, come on.
No!
Call DKG a sweetheart. Get out of here.
DKG, you're a fucking asshole.
DK and Dick, it's time for one of those random debates.
Look how fast he Well, I'm just gonna delete my message. All right, here we go. That was easy.
Hell yeah!
Oh man. Hi, DKG.
I think my work here is done.
Oh fuck. It's not like I rely on the asylum to keep you alive or anything, but like I don't want to get booted.
Claire just jumped back in and you have no idea what's going on. This is a shit show.
What happened?
Nothing.
No idea.
Nothing.
We're all just drinking juice and getting along. No problem here.
Just drinking juice and getting along. Okay. Yeah.
Texas militia in the chat says no more drugs for these women.
I know the deed has been done.
I know. Should I take roll call and see if everybody's okay? Like, wait a minute, Charlie, are you still here? DK, are you okay? Like, I need to.
I'm here. Okay, very tired, but
cool.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'll live.
Hey, DK, are you all right? You're all right. Okay. All right. Cool.
I'll live.
All right. Okay, that's cool. All right.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And I feel heavy metal. Woo! Or whatever that song 2 is. British people know it, but Americans are just like, oh yeah, that band. Yeah, that's it.
Metal. Woohoo!
So,
I gave you the fur-lined straitjacket, Amber.
Fur-lined.
Oh, that's nice. That sounds
fur-lined.
You.
Okay,
And
here.
warm.
Speaking of fur-lined, Mipet, I have a question for you. What was the most inappropriate moment where company showed up and you had your ferret in your...
Had my ferret in my...
The Outback.
Or the out front, whatever.
Yeah. Get out of the hedge. Damn it. Get in here.
There was the just recently, as you all know, one of the units down the other end of my block caught on fire. So I did have my ferret tucked into my clothes, but it was above the waist, so I can't
Mipet's
say.
a marsupial.
That's a good look.
Mipet.
Yeah. I was on the
well known. Yeah, but it's a well-known fact that a ferret will only perform with ample amounts of peanut butter. So.
No, actually, they like malt paste better.
I'm sorry. What now? What?
Malt paste.
What
is it? Well, it's malt paste. That's what it is.
So it's like Vegemite in a tube or something?
Vegemite isn't malt.
What, like a malt whiskey in a paste? Can you get that? I want that on toast.
Is it for teeth or for sealing windows? Like, what is this?
No, you rub it on their tummy, and it's just they love it. So you can basically do anything if you put paste on them.
Yeah, sorry, Mipet, but you're the one that made it weird. Okay, seriously.
I'm just talking about clipping their nails. I don't know where you were going with it, so got nothing to do with me. So yeah, that's my story. Okay, I'm sticking to it. I'm going to mute myself now.
So now that you know what happens when you take the lead, Claire, what's your story?
My story. My story. Wow.
Yeah, where do you rub malt paste?
On the top of the heads of little green men.
Grub muffins?
Chrome domes?
Yes, grub muffins. They like it. Yes, grub muffins like it.
I like it.
I wasn't ready. Oh.
Anyway, continue your narrative.
My narrative? No. Wait, can I pass the narrative?
No. No. We want to know the experience when you encountered the grub muffinest muffin you've ever fucking grub muffined in muffin public.
Oh, like recently? I don't know.
Sure. You know, just think like a supercharged Karen, like a hypercar, you know?
Oh, you mean like fans? Like subscriber fans that get upset about my content? You mean like that? Like, oh God, you don't want to know.
That makes it even better, yeah.
Dick, the McCarran racing team.
I know, the McCarran. I don't know, Dick. Do you really want me to tell them about our last DMs? I don't know if that's appropriate for you.
Go ahead. You know, at this point, what's the difference?
No, I'm only kidding.
I know.
I know. But no, I'm having a very boring life, Dick. I'm actually a librarian in my spare time.
That's
just
horrible.
read. I know. I'm just out, this is my alter ego out here. I haven't had sex in 25 years.
Okay, fellow babies, this is a chick that hangs out and does seriously cool, sexy streams and whatnot. She's always naked, and we just need to get her a little attention. So I want everybody that's got a little fucking schlong action and, the coolions still swell up. I want you to give me a call at 1-555 Big Balls, and I'll hook you up, okay?
Can I translate that for Dick, please? Do not contact the bear. Do not listen to Dick Dawson. Dick Dawson does not know what he's speaking of. Don't do it. Do not do it. Trust the bear.
Yeah,
Go look
do
at
it.
my content.
Next
look at
week
my
on
content.
Claire's episode, she's gonna have the best DMs ever. I'm just do it.
They're already. They're already.
No. Claire,
No, you don't
attention, single
understand.
gentlemen in the DMs.
Mallory,
If you
you
think
don't.
you're a perfect, wait. If you're a perfect suitor for Claire Bear, write why and what you will do for Claire with her on a first date.
Oh my
And if
God.
no one answers, I will mute you personally and time you out. Thank you.
Mallory just threatened me
Never-
instead on my behalf. No, Mallory, you don't understand.
never-
They're already
never-
accusing me of harassing Charlie. They got a coalition of people that want to testify for them. It's true. It's true, right, Charlie? I told them the other day.
Yep.
Yep. It was in my DMs. They said I was harassing him in chat. Like, 'cause I don't even know what I said, but yeah, no.
Well, we've had some crazy after show
Uh-huh.
chats, but this probably ranks right up there.
Yeah,
So-
please don't listen to Diggs, please. I mean, you can listen to Mallory. She made a little
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah.
Mallory made more sense than Dick Dawson.
Yeah, well, but let's be fair here. Let's be fair here. If you're dumb enough to listen to me, holy fuck, you've got
You heard
bigger
it.
issues, right?
You heard it right
like,
there from his own
seriously.
mouth. See, I told you I wasn't lying. People do not listen to Dick Dawson. He even told you. Like,
Yeah.
he even told you.
I wouldn't.
I got
Fuck.
something on DK's behalf. I just caught my yard on fire earlier today, and I was drinking beer and spraying it all down with a garden water hose.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that was a message in the chat. I said, Charlie Welch in the voice of Hank Hill, please.
Okay.
Yep.
Texas.
Tell you what.
I like Charlie doing voices.
Yep.
Yeah, I bet you,
You know-
do, you sexual harasser.
I know.
Y-
Really.
you know what's
I think I should get
amazing?
more play if I'm going to get sued, though. I mean, honestly, Charlie.
But Claire, you know
Yes?
what's truly amazing is how well Charlie Welch can do the accent of the dumb, ignorant Southerner. He's amazing at it. He sells it every time he pulls it out.
It's almost like it's natural.
Dick, you were
I try to tell it every time I pull it out, but I ain't getting any buyers right now.
Yeah, Dick, you don't really think I'm going to help you get all over Charlie like that. No way. No
Yeah, but he
way.
knows I'm fucking with him, right? You know,
Yeah,
I'm the
because-
one who invited them to the channel. Come on.
I know, but he's too smart. That he does play the voice very well, but that's because he's a great ventriloquist.
If only Starsky was here, because he can nail a good Southern accent.
You know, when they did
Yeah.
that the other day, that was amazing. When they both did Texas accents for that subscriber, that was like so cool. Yeah. We should do that more often. That was cool. Charlie, can you do your best dumb Dick Dawson voice for us?
I'm not going there right now.
Oh, you got it. You can't just bring that up and say
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
No,
gonna do it
no.
proper
No.
tonight, babies.
Yeah.
this is why we
Come
have
on,
Charlie
Charlie.
back, man.
Come on, Charlie. Give it a shout, man. Give it a try.
did.
This sounded awesome.
He did it really well.
Hello, fellow babies. Tonight we're gonna do a proper Shills show. Blah blah blah. I gotta go across the street and get more beer.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
get-
fucker.
Can you do the sound of a can
Accurate.
cracking in the background?
Accurate, Charlie. Accurate.
No.
10 points.
You know what it is though. Charlie could do the impersonation if he could do the on-the-spot improvisation that I do to do the intros. Right? That's what's missing. He needs to know the lines like he does when he does Hank Hill and stuff. It's the same when I do like when I'm singing a Journey song or something. I can't sing like him, but if I'm mimicking what he did, I can do it. Right? That's the thing, right, Charlie?
DK, do you have the buttons?
No, I have the buttons.
You see,
Damn it,
You are the
DK.
button.
DK, we need crickets. We need crickets now, DK. Now.
Here, hold on. I got this one. How's that?
You see,
Yeah,
what we're working towards is that Charlie can do the entire stream, and he'll impersonate all of us, including Mipet, Aimee, me, and Dick, and so all the rest of us will just go to bed, and just Charlie just the whole fucking stream.
What a hell of a stream that would be, too.
Yeah.
That would be a great stream.
God.
Well, it's not going to work, is it? At this rate.
Oh, I'm not. I'm reading the chat, Mallory. I think you just got me my first date. Shit. Holy crap, Mallory! Damn, you're hired, girl. Like, what do you want? Like, let's talk. We gotta leave.
Mallory, the pimp of boop.
No, this guy's got a guitar and a pineapple pizza. That's win-win right there. Damn it, he's got a sense of humor. Bingo. There we go. That's funny. Hey.
Where is your pizza? Is that a euphemism for something?
No, it's pineapple. No, it's actually pizza, DK. Not everything's a euphemism. It's
I thought
Claire, he's going for the pie, Claire. He's going for the pie.
DK.
I thought he's going to put
Disney.
pineapple on your little triangle.
That wasn't the offer.
Oh, wouldn't
Sausage
that make for a
crumbles and white balls.
yeah, but wouldn't that make
With
for a sweet sensation?
No, with extra anchovy.
Hey, you can always tell the people that ain't getting enough in the chat, in the conversation.
Hey, 31 years married.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, prove my point, DK.
Yeah, that makes him the prime suspect, doesn't it?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
damn, that was an actual nice offer in the chat. It wasn't anything like that. It said date.
35 next month.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But
Still waiting. For a
you guys will
signature.
hear some real, it almost sounds like people are getting annoyed with each other's shit around here. They're actually not. At the end of the stream, everybody is just literally looking forward to the next time we all get together. Never forget that, right? We're just, we just know how far to take it, right? Speaking of which, Charlie, I've heard that you've been working on rubbing one out on floor 7 as you get to 10 because you're passing your neighbor. How's that working out for you?
What?
She's 85 years old. I mowed her lawn and it's not code. That is not code.
It's not code or anything. Like, this is what I mean, Charlie. You could always tell the ones that just,
You mowed her lawn? You cheeky
Absolutely.
little
yeah, the green stuff that grows.
Without a shirt on, too.
Yeah, she's close to her 80s. Get in her wheel real quick. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a nice little bonus.
Yeah,
You know how that goes, Charlie. Pics are
I bet he scrubbed her alley as well.
Yeah,
Calls
if
her
anybody,
daughter, so I don't think I'm in the will.
if anybody's gonna get that lawnmower, it's you, buddy.
Damn, this really degraded.
To degrade, it has to start at a certain level.
Yeah, what do you mean degraded? This is an upgrade. What the fuck are you talking about?
This is an upgrade. I mean,
Yeah?
Is
Yeah, it is an upgrade. Because before you guys, it was just DKG, so we upgrading real high right now.
Like I don't understand. This must be my first after show because I don't got the rules here at all. I don't really. Oh boy, Mallory, you need to fill me in.
There are no
There's no
rules.
rules. Exactly what it is. There is no rules. You just. Yep, that's it.
No eye
That's all.
gouging, and that's about it.
Nope.
No.
Nope, we have
All right.
no. After this, we have 1 week to recuperate and let bygones be bygones and start all over the next Friday or Thursday. I don't even know what day it is today, but we got 1 week and shit.
It's still
And
fair to stay
Aimee
for a
is
while.
allowed to poke people in the eye. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Charlie, but Aimee is an eye poker.
Yeah, and I'm
What?
sure you're getting one.
What's
Just when Matt's crawling up her leg with a piece of pizza in his mouth.
his one good hard eye.
Oh my god.
Oh dear God! It had to be said, didn't it?
Hey,
Jesus.
hey! You want gutter? I can give you gutter.
Oh, we weren't already? Wait a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, if that wasn't already gutter, if there's more gutter to be had, I got you. You go ahead, DK. I'll mute. Go ahead.
If you want lower, I've got the elevator, baby.
I don't want lower. I want
We
higher.
speaking of gutter, there was somebody in the comments after Starsky's birthday stream. They watched it late. They didn't comment till days after. And oh my God, they tore me a new strip. That Dick Dawson guy and his foul language and blah blah and yada yada, and it just went on for like 7 paragraphs of mispunctuation and
Yeah, we had some
utter
fun with that guy.
Did you
yeah.
say pizza or something on stream? I mean, what'd you
Oh,
say?
yeah. I mean, I'm not even sure what I did. And,
You
the
didn't-
comment was, other people sweared and whatnot as well. Your focus on Dick, was a little bit creepy, if anything else. And at this point right now, I'm making sure my back door is locked. And yes, I mean my pajamas, bitch. Fuck. Wow. But it was.
You got a cute little trapdoor on your PJs, Dick?
But it was almost scary, the focus on me, as if I ruined their evening, but everybody else talked the same way. It was kind of fucked up. Seriously. Yeah, but
I'm sorry, Dick. My violin was broke. I know that was the moment, the quiet one.
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
supposed to play.
No, but if I have that effect
forgot
on
to
you,
bring it.
please
I forgot
feel
to bring
free to
it.
go somewhere else. Don't let me affect you that way. Just move the fuck on. Seriously.
All right.
Wow.
You're all right, Dick. It's okay. You're going to be okay.
Go watch the non-sequitur because they're busy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Yes, he did.
Gata,
He did.
gata.
Yes, yes, he did.
Meow.
You crazy son of a bitch. There's got to be better things to do. Oops. Okay, we're getting into that mode. It's not going to end well. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to. When you write OPS in the chat, to me that is ops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you make it out as oops, as in oopsies.
No, oopsies has 2 O's. Like
Yeah.
Maybe
But Dick always writes it as OPS. So to me, that is you're going and having an operation.
Oh,
Do you
really?
realize
Yeah.
you do that, Dick?
I do so many bad spelling little mistakes and I don't realize them at all. That's why literally all those little intros I do and stuff have to be proofread by people. Charlie just did one for me. Because,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I fuck all that shit up because I'm the laziest person with a keyboard. I mean, if I have a cigarette in my hand, I don't even use the shift key for capitalization, but I'll still hit the shift key for the, like don't or something because, that's not the one that's holding it in my hand or whatever. Like, I just don't care.
Oh, it was just a piece of conversation.
Yeah,
Well, you
You're
got the
defensive on
grammar
me, Dick.
police here with me and Claire, so we'll give you
Yeah,
a
I can't even.
At least there's another Canadian in the house with another shit spelling. Canadian with bad spelling. High five.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I have the worst spelling. I don't know what it is.
No, it's a high five.
Yeah.
A high ferv. A high phone.
DKG, suck it. Yeah.
I had
that just went awkwardly dead quiet. I'm sorry.
I had a comment on a really popular YouTube channel just like a week ago. And in my comment, I used the word weather, but I didn't mean meteorologically, right? But my phone auto-corrected the spelling to the wrong weather. Right. So, I was being Groundhog Day guy for just one word. And after like 400 likes on this comment, one person gave me a fucking, reply and said, hey, it's actually this one. And I was like, fuck, I didn't even know, because my phone is a bit skinny. It's a bit smaller and it's all a bit blurry if I don't have reading glasses on. So, I just don't fucking notice. Right.
Autocorrect can be really funny because you write it out and you go, oh, that's not right, and you go back and recorrect it, and then it corrects it back to how it was before. No. And you have to go back and you go back and correct it again. And it goes, oh no, you don't. Oh, obviously you don't mean that word. You mean a completely different word, and then we'll just change it to that. And you go, no, fuck's sake!
Yeah.
I know. I hear you. It wants you to be an idiot. I know. It tries to make you sound like you don't know what you're talking about, right?
I don't know. Exactly. Since I've been on my phone with no data, people are like, Mallory, is that you? I'm like, I have auto correct. I seem a much speller that people are not even knowing that they're writing to me or not. So I feel
you could turn it off. You could turn it off.
Oh no, I made it that now my phone that autocorrect makes more mistakes than I do. Like it's saved down to the worst spelling. I'm like, that's great. Thank you for recognizing it's me. Yeah.
I was going to say you never knew how to spell in the first place. So
I would want cars to drive with AI, and phones.
No, we don't.
Spell.
No, that scares me. Like they have them. They have them in taxis and all like that. Now, that scares me.
I hate it.
Can you imagine what it's like when we get actual androids and proper robots in the house, and you say, "Oh, Android, could you please cut those lemons?" I slit the throat of your daughter as requested.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
That was the movie they were watching, right? No, oh my gosh, we did a whole segment on that, on VR and AI robots and where they're going with that technology. Like they've gone pretty far. They've gone pretty far.
Way too fucking far. Way too far.
You know what, Mallory? They took. Well, no.
Thank you.
This is probably not the show to bring it up on.
Yeah, but thank you for it. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No, they made them have heartbeats and breathing motion. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I know, but even when we get to the point we can't even get fucking human beings to do it right. Never mind fucking AI.
Yeah. Like we need something else to fuck us up when we're already a bunch of fucks, yeah.
Can't wait for this show to be AI only.
Oh, can you imagine?
It's not.
Line up. Wait a minute. Line up. We need 70 people shot right now.
we could just phone it in then, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And then he gets the stream taken down for inciting violence on YouTube. Ding ding.
Oh, like we need help getting a stream taken down. Damn it.
I saw a funny thing the other day. What did you say? It was really funny. Ha 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 ha. And it'll probably get more views than we get.
Because the laugh track sounds better. Oh my god!
If you're not paying attention, DKG is the morale officer around here.
Yeah. You're all fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
That is funny.
Next week we're gonna do a video of us all jumping off a cliff. It's gonna be a finale.
It's like it's gonna be called Lemmings Are Us, right?
Lemmings, yeah.
Like, DKG He sends us all over the edge.
Lemming 3D in
There you
360.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a holodeck, you could watch it weekly. You know, come on.
Mm.
Yeah. You're all fucked.
It's got a hollow cock.
yeah, because that's helpful. You know, you get the bigger shot that way. You know, you got more of a fucking launch tube. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, hey, do you want to hear something really funny?
I'm not really sure I do right now, actually.
No,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sure you don't. You know, I like a bit of Southern Comfort. You know, I love Southern Comfort. And my son bought a bottle of Southern Comfort. My son bought a bottle of Southern Comfort to wean himself onto whiskey. It's like, what? That's not how humanity works, but never mind. So I've got a bottle of Southern Comfort that he tried like a little sip at the top of, and so he hasn't touched it. So I've got it now.
Hey, DK.
Groovy music.
Yeah, Groovy's here. Send him the link, dude. Send Scott the link.
Oh, hang on. Oh shit! I'll have to go onto Facebook and everything because he doesn't understand all this shit.
Oh my God. Oh no, I'm DK and I'm going to have a little cry because I have to actually do something. Oh no.
No, I'm sending him the link.
Dick, be nice.
No, he's not on Discord, but I'll send them a link on Facebook. No worries.
Mipet uses her Aussie senses and she goes, oh shit. Dick's being an asshole again. Fuck.
That meter must be going all the time, Mipet.
Oh yeah. I hear it a lot too in the background. She's like, fuck, you know, seriously, you know, you're supposed to be in yada yada and you're doing this and that and like, you know, fuck, you know, seriously. Yeah.
And poor Charlie's going to have to go soon because he's going to starve to death and fall asleep.
You didn't eat your dinner? Oh, you need to eat your dinner, dude. You didn't eat yet? Yeah.
Nope, I went from work straight to mowing the lawn, in air quotes. And that was obviously tiring because it's hard to get an 85-year-old woman off.
You should have more experience by now to, like, you know, but damn, Charlie. All right.
But you know what it's like teaching these young whippersnappers? They can't blooming well do as they're told.
All right, Charlie. You're gonna have to practice more, Charlie. So.
Yo.
It'll have to rain more because the grass isn't growing enough.
That's right.
Well,
I just sent you your next lesson plan, so maybe you should go take care.
Well, hey, Charlie, you know that whole thing where, you know, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Well, you know, I'm sure you'll find yourself handy. Just, you know, stay out of Pornhub, you know. Yeah, there you go.
Charlie, he's quite handsome. Yeah. Okay.
I'll switch with Ed and say goodnight, and Ed can come on in.
Later.
Night, Charlie.
Good night, Charlie.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Night, guys.
All right. Before you say hi to Ed, I've got to explain. Now, I put the post into the Oh, he's disappeared. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I put the link into the Facebook group that me, Ed, and Scott uses for our Dr. Groovy streams. So, so Dr. Groovy hasn't turned up, but Ed Dana has. Who's the other guy you normally replace?
That's right. This is amazing, dude. I've literally been you on Scott's stream, so we can sit down and have an honest conversation about how fucking horrific it truly is. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Ed, welcome to the stream, buddy. Down in Google Meets at the bottom, you're muted because you were late joining, right? Meets does that to you. But, yeah, how's it going, Ed?
So you were looking for Scott.
No, we were looking for you guys. You know, I've had a blast over on the channel. It's a pleasure to have you guys over. How you doing, Ed?
Yeah,
okay.
Ed. Scott was in the chat, and I just posted the link into our Facebook group.
Is he awake?
Well, he was in the chat of the show, so he must be awake.
Oh.
So maybe he'll turn up as well, but you never know.
Okay.
Scott, wake up! You're there.
Somebody was talking about if the women can't find you handsome, they have to find you handy. I've been going through a thing with cargo shorts and people saying that if you're a musician, you should not wear cargo shorts on stage. And that's all well and good until someone needs a screwdriver or a pulled pork sandwich. If you can fit anything.
Did you say sandwich?
In your cargo shorts.
Okay. I thought that's what he said, right?
And this is the only place you will find these kind of insider professional tips, fellow babies. We have Ed right now telling you that cargo pants are the true place for the tuna. Right? That's where it is.
Well, we went out to eat this evening, me and a dear friend of mine and his wife and my wife, and he showed up in cargo shorts, and lo and behold, I was wearing a brand new pair of cargo shorts because it's warm here right now. And we got to the restaurant, and I asked, the girl came to the table, and we ordered coffee, and I said, is your coffee strong? She said, it's fairly strong. How strong do you want it? I said, well, I want it to show up on a drug test. That's what I want.
Nice.
The coffee was okay. The coffee was all right. Wasn't quite that strong, but it was strong.
I wanted to show up on a drug test.
Hey, Dr. Groovy's here as well. Shit, it's almost like Sunday night.
Mr. Groovy.
Is he the one?
Down at the bottom of the Meets, you're muted because you're late to join, right? That's what Meets does to you. But Mr. Groovy, welcome to the show, buddy. How you doing?
I am perfect. And yourself?
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you over, buddy. We got Ed here already, and DKG has accepted responsibility for the outcome of this stream. So we're all good.
Is this live on the YouTubes?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the real world. It's the internet and all that kind of shit. Yeah. It's live, but you're okay.
Oh, I see the stream up in the corner. Okay, very good.
Yeah. It can't be any worse than all the stuff we've done on Dr. Groovy's stream. So.
Did you guys have a specific topic tonight?
No,
Bullshit.
we're just doing it's bullshittery, right? We're just doing a hangout afterwards.
I got a question for Duncan.
Go for it.
How is he keeping his bollocks cool during the heat wave?
Actually, you could ask one of the Shills that. I think it was Claire that was breathing hard earlier to facilitate. Claire?
Not on my bollocks.
What the hell?
I've got a fan pointed at mine right now.
Yeah.
Do that.
I'm sitting on a dry ice pack.
I'm gonna get killed for that one.
No. Like I said, I've been married 31 years. Mine are in a jar. It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, where does she keep them? In her purse?
In the fridge.
Well, at least they're cool.
Next to the kiwis.
I'm a grumpy old man, and I found out that I do what I want, when I want, whenever I want. I just have to ask my wife first.
That's right. Sit down, bitch.
Oh, see, the only difference, Ed, the only difference between you and I is the divorce. So, yeah, I understand that.
I understand the divorce part. Well, it's good. You just go through the motions there.
Oh, you know, Claire, we had a wonderful life together. There was 7, 8, 9 evenings of absolute bliss spanned out over 24 months. And at the end of it, we were like, you know what? Maybe this isn't working. Why? Because you're a raging whore, and I'm not sure I'm involved in this. And, you know, so...
I think you need to put a disclaimer there that you're talking about your wife and not me, right?
That's what she said about him.
Yeah, no, but you know, I mean, why hide? You know, I mean, everybody knows I'm not really Dick Dawson, so I don't have to hide the rest. Mipet was waiting to get in though here.
Yeah, we've had a we've got a new Shill apprentice. Welcome to the channel, Donald Trump's Bone Spurs. Been a member for a year. Well, actually, he's been a member for 15 months, and he says, fuck YouTube. So let's all agree and fuck YouTube.
How do you raise your hand?
So,
yeah, if that's not a member message, everybody can howl at the moon at. You're obviously not paying attention to the drunken levels of this live stream.
So, thank you very much for that message, Donald Trump's Bone Spurs. Thank you.
Oh my God, just saying that, right? Yeah.
Before you get started, I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody. I have to get back to work.
Okay, good night, Claire.
Night, Claire.
Good night, Claire.
I would tell you all to behave, but that would be futile.
Everybody wishes they were.
But...
Yeah, everybody wishes they were with Claire because they know they're naked.
Yeah.
She's naked right now. So, you know.
Bye, Claire. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.
I hope so, Mallory. I'll see you soon. And no, I'm not big, but keep dreaming.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming there.
Yeah.
Keep yourself warm.
They-
That's fine. You know, whatever you gotta do. Bye.
Good night, Claire. See you, honey.
She's not called No Knickers Claire for nothing.
Well, I want everybody to name something right now that is not their friend once they've gotten older.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll give you one right now. Mayonnaise.
Okay, mayonnaise. I'm going to say the mirror.
Good call, buddy.
My mirror?
Yours or mine, Scott. Either one.
It depends who's looking into it, I suppose.
Exactly.
And I want
responsibilities. Yo.
Go ahead. Sorry.
That's fine. Oh no, I was gonna say responsibilities.
Oh,
I just don't like adult things.
They're never your friend. I just want to tell Scott that not by choice, but by necessity, I had to buy a 2X T-shirt today. And I must say, I'm feeling much slimmer.
Nice.
Which way do the stripes go, horizontal or vertical?
Well, it's a solid color, but I'm feeling slim.
Well, you always look fairly slim from the side. Well, from the front.
From the front, yeah.
How is Slim? I don't hear from him very often.
Slim Pickens, or
no? You said you're feeling slim.
Oh,
is that what you call him now? Well, come here, Slim.
Come here, Slim. Bob.
Let me introduce you to my burning ring of fire.
well, like I said, I went to dinner with a dear friend of mine, and we worked together for many years at Kent State University, and at the time we both came in under $1.50, and now we just point and laugh at each other's belly.
I remember being in the hundreds, well, the 200s even.
The 200s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's getting sad on this end, my friend. Oh, speaking of sad, I had a whole tooth yanked out of my noggin yesterday.
Well, I bet that spot feels better.
Oh, it does. It feels lovely. I've got 4 to 6 weeks to sit on it, just out in the open. You know, it's like, really, I could imagine 4 or 5 days and then get an impression, blah, 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 blah. But no. They just threw me back out into the world, and here I get to pus and ooze.
See, I've got a plan. You see, I smoke like a bastard, and my jaw bones, it's like they degrade. so the teeth just fall out naturally,
all on their own. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm doing really good. Yeah, I can't chew yogurt anymore. It's too tough.
But you
corn on the cob's off the menu, huh?
You remain a lovely kisser.
I'm gonna become a great male prostitute when I'm old.
Yeah, but you know, your clientele is going to be severely limited, dude. I'm just saying. I'm not sure it's a career-ending retirement plan.
I don't know. He's been practicing Polish his knob for a long time. So that and his missing teeth, he's fucking set for a long time there, dude. He's good.
I'm gonna be a pretty silver fox. Not like your favorite, CC.
Shut the fuck up! I thought that was wrong.
Yeah, we know where you are, Mallory.
What a fuck you, DKG. Whatever.
Only if you can afford it.
I'm pretty sure with you missing teeth, I'm pretty sure you'd take $5, no problem.
So I had a thought. I thought to myself, you know what? There's an argument to be said that we were smart to let the stream keep going. But there's an argument to be said that we would have been smarter to not let the stream keep going. At this point, I'm not really sure which bullock is heavier on the left or the right, but
which one hangs lower?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was going to turn to Scott and Ed because, you know what, this moment when you're live and you're feeling those fucking lead-filled son of a bitch cooliones fucking hang. Where do you side and how do you know? How do you follow through? And do you trust your instincts or do you let, you know, sorry-ass sons of bitches that are whining about shit you're not even listening to direct the story? You know, how does that work?
Well, let me tell you this. When you sit on the toilet, if they touch the water... then you know you've made it.
Or your bathroom's flooded.
Or the diving board. Yeah, the diving board at the pool.
Oh, well, but when it comes to, you know, sitting on the toilet and knowing the flotation of the water level based on the tickle you feel in your nutsack, we should acknowledge the plot hole because he's here tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Segway king.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I love Johnny O. He's the shit, man. Check out his show. Check out his channel.
Here?
Yeah, he's a badass YouTuber. You gotta love that guy. How you doing, Johnny?
See, you got to practice with my two boys here, Scott and Ed, because in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be away, and so you're gonna have to produce their stream for them. So get
well,
used
you know
to it.
what? Yeah. You know, DK. Let's think about how hard that'll be for me. Oh, yeah, it's not. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Wait. So Johnny O is not on the panel right now?
No, he's in the live chat. Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Johnny, you got time to?
I can't see anything, but I'm gonna poop Johnny O. I can't see nothing. But hi, Johnny. Okay, I'm good now. I'm done playing girling and shit. Bye now. Bye.
Hey, Johnny, you got 10 minutes to join the show? I'll give you the link in the fucking Discord. Maybe we can get him to pop in and just say hi, because that'll fuck Mallory's shit right up, and she'll have to answer for her crimes.
No.
Is he related to Candio?
I think the babies in the stream didn't understand that one.
No, I didn't understand that at all.
The plot hole, isn't he a frauditor debunker?
He's a little no.
Johnny
Hold on. Yeah, he does a lot more than that. That would be pigeonholing a man with way more creativity than that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he does do that.
Also.
Yes. I think that's where you know him from, Ed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
he knows Frauditor Troll and Artie's corporate fiction and them guys.
Oh yeah, he'd know all of them. And God, the level he rips into some of them on his videos, it's just a little bit beyond funny. Where you're literally
make it easy, but yeah, he's good. He's good.
Oh, you're picking your stomach off the floor and thinking to yourself, thank God cleaning didn't come in today, because it would have ended up on the barbecue, you know? He's really good. He's got an awesome style, you know, one of those guys.
And Rodents just said he also does Weekend Horror.
Yeah, with JL and a few, right? And Aaron.
Yep.
Talent all around.
I wonder, should we sing them the theme to the Andy Griffith song? Hey, Scott.
I'm here, man.
I bet you didn't see that coming, didn't you?
No. I'm sitting there trying to think, are there actually any words? No.
Yes, there are. It's called Down by the Fishing Hole.
No way. Really, dude?
Yeah, Andy Griffith actually recorded it. You can find it on YouTube. It's called Down by the Fishing Hole, and there are words to the song.
Oh, my God. No way.
Mr. Ed Dana there, full of useless misinformation.
Hey, that's our friend Gerald.
Yes.
I didn't know you did impressions.
Oh, we got somebody coming in. Hold on. Where's my cursor? Oh, we got Johnny O. We got the plot hole. Hey, yes. Johnny O. How you doing, buddy?
He's muted.
Oh, you're muted and meat's down at the bottom, dude.
And the women start screaming.
See, that's what it is. Me.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Johnny O. Sorry. Hi.
Hey,
God.
what are you doing? Are you being Have or are you not being Have?
I am being me.
I prefer his previous channel, the Glory Hole.
No, that's the OnlyFans channel.
Good answer. How you doing there, Johnny O?
It reminds me of the Jack Johnson lyric. Does this plot twist? I've had enough misery.
Yeah, it's kind of
sitting, waiting, wishing.
Yeah, today's been an interesting day. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that because I might say something that somebody, you know what, fuck, I don't give a shit to hear it. I pretty much just quit my job today.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm tired of dealing with them fuckers. I'd rather deal with you fuckers.
Do they
You know
know?
what?
Yeah.
It's not always a bad thing. Don't feel bad. If you're not happy, you got to get the hell out.
Yeah, it just came. It was just time. It's time for me to get out of there. They railroaded me with some bullshit, and it's the stupidest thing. I didn't want to get into it too much, but like I said, it's stupid shit that happened, and I got blindsided. So I took FMLA leave. I'm taking a mental health break, and I don't think I'm going to be going back.
You know, Johnny, you're not the first person to come to the realization that the real world has not actually provided the, you know, outside of your actual family. And it's the online community that does. And it gets to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm kind of done with you guys, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming. I'm not a huge... I'm not meant for the retail world. I wasn't meant for the retail world when I got out of it 15 years ago. I wasn't meant for it when I got back into it 5 years ago. So yeah, it's just not for me. I'm starting to make more of a home in the film industry. So yeah, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more satisfying. Even like dealing with the bullshit that you have to deal with in the film industry is so much
It's more on your own terms, dude.
Yeah, really, exactly.
You know,
yeah. Like one of the shittier gigs I had was I was cam op for this really fucking weird, almost culty like group. They paid well, so you know I was there, and I just felt like I had to like take a shower and shit. But
DK and the Customs. I know that group.
It wasn't me.
It was weird. It was just, you know, you get there and it's, you know, the guy who got me the gig. I'm like halfway through this gig thinking, man, this just feels real sleazy. So I texted him and said, hey man, what gig did you take and give? Because he had another gig he had to take. So he was like, hey, can you just cover me on this one? I was like, oh, you know, I'm filming this dance rehearsal. I said, what, like strippers? He goes, exactly. I said, of course. You take the strippers and give me the MLM creeps.
That if there's ever been a reason to have a discussion with management, I do declare that to be it.
It was interesting though. We got to film A-Rod from the Yankees. That was interesting.
Oh, cool! Really nice,
yeah,
nice.
He was up there trying to tell us about how he made smart financial decisions. I said,
well, that's stupid. Yeah.
What, being good at baseball? That's a smart financial decision.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Have you checked out Herschel Walker, candidate for Senate?
Oh, let me tell you about the football bat that I played with. I was outside cherry picking my pineapples, and after I picked up pineapples, I was looking for a turtle bat, and then the turtle bat.
If it were not for football, I would not be playing football today.
I mean, my
Fuck,
goodness.
sounds like a Canadian without a toque, man.
Yeah.
Just lost every bit of. I don't know if you ever had any marbles.
Yeah, but credibility is not an option anymore.
Not in politics.
I mean, it's always fun. I'll watch every single interview he does just to see the mumbles that come out of his mouth.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Johnny O, do you remember that fucking congressman who was concerned because the island was going to tip over because everybody would be on one side?
Oh, that wasn't Gomer. That was I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Ed.
Guam was going to flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like serious. And this is somebody who's entrusted to help us run our government.
I don't blame him for being stupid. I blame the people for
I blame the populace.
Exactly.
But I also blame the system for giving him a platform that would actually let him win, because the platform should be based more on substance. How does a guy like him ever get to a position where people are like, yeah?
I don't know.
In some instances, you want your politicians to have taken too many shots to the head, because
Rocky Balboa effect, right?
It's just the nullifying effect of their effectiveness.
Oh, hold on, I got that. Okay,
Scott
there you go, Ed.
imploded.
Go ahead.
Scott imploded.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Well, I made my point. It's just, he did an interview. He won't debate anybody, and he said I would debate them anytime, but I want it to be for the fans. I don't want it to be for some political reason or for some media thing. And they're like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, the guy is completely lost the plot. He doesn't have any clue what he's doing, and he might actually win, which that's the scary part.
Dude, that's almost beyond scary. I mean, Johnny, we're talking about somebody whose grip on reality is at best as close to as who's that idiot who made the Transformer movies? Then, because his grip on reality is nothing.
Michael Bay.
No, you're talking about Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, there you go. Both of them. They both have
Shia
a grip
LaBeouf,
on.
though. Sorry.
No, the other kid played in the Wahlberg.
Yeah, but both Bay and LaBeouf are responsible for what the Transformer movies are, and they are literally a waste of film. It's the worst thing ever.
I enjoyed
That's
those
why
movies.
you guys have. I'm sorry. That's why you guys have to vote responsibly and vote for Mallory 2024. It doesn't matter if you're in Canada or America. We're gonna try to beat Hombre and these nuts. So please remember Mallory 2024. That's all I'm going to say, and that's all my little my presidential campaign plug-in. Thank you. Now you guys have the adult table once again. Thank you. That is all I'm going to say.
But before I relinquish my position here, I'll say Icarus says in the chat, or the guy who walked into Congress with a snowball and said climate change is fake. I have a snowball.
Yeah, I just the idea that these people, it's one thing. Well, I facepalm a lot because you here we are in the States, and we're electing people into office who literally have no fucking clue what they're doing. They really don't.
But they, Johnny, have the same access to information that we have, and that's the exasperational factor, isn't it? That's what drives you nuts, right?
That's what drives me nuts. They have more access to information than we have, and yet they still fuck it up. And it's not a good thing.
What is hilarious? What is hilarious is not because I'm a fan, but I follow them on Twitter. I follow Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, and they will make a tweet with the most horrendous juvenile grammar and spelling mistakes that it's like, you're a congressman. Don't you even have a proofreader, or are you just doing this in the back of a pickup truck?
But then they relate more to us, right? If Kanye West kept running, if I was American, I would have voted that man right in. No fucking problem. And I'm not the only one who thinks that at all. That's why Trump got in and all kinds of shit, man. If Kanye West was running up in Canada, hands down, he would probably win, because we relate to social media way too much, and Twitter and whatever's hashtag trending and stuff, right? Because it's like our country is going down it's swirling in the flusher, right? Might as well make memes and laugh while, we're growing in hell. So might as well, make it entertaining as fuck. I'm sorry, America, but when Trump was elected, that was the first time I ever paid attention to USA, because I was like, this shit's fucking hilarious, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why Canada's building a wall.
Like, we're building a wall where we eat a ketchup chips, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I don't care. That is all.
So back to Bobert.
No mind a wall, just a nice hedge, a shrubbery.
One that looks nice.
What's all like nice snowman and shit like that?
But Johnny O, yeah, take it away there, dude.
Sorry, just jump in for a second, because Scott, our little friend Scott Grove there, might not realise that he's been muted by you, and if he's talking, he's probably shouting at the screen right now, and no one's listening because he's been muted. You have to unmute yourself. You just got muted because it got a bit noisy in the background. So because Scott's, I'm
a tight director. I'm sorry, I'm a tight director. But so Scott, pay attention. Use that mute button. Johnny, give us.
No, I was just going to say, talking about that Bober and the other Marjorie Taylor dumbass, they read like they speak, and that's worse, right? It's one thing to have bad grammar, but it's quite another to speak bad grammar.
Yeah.
And my goodness, that Marjorie Taylor, especially, she is just as dumb as a box of rocks. And that might even be insulting to the box of rocks.
Yeah, I was just going to say that geologists are voting right now whether or not to give you shit for that one, Johnny.
Well, let's say she's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Yeah, maybe. My goodness, listening to that idiot speak, I have lost all faith in the South. I don't give a shit about your politics, right? I don't give a shit about your politics, right? You want to be, red, conservative, Trump, this, that, and the other, whatever. That's fine. Johnny,
can I say before you finish, isn't it time that left versus right, one party versus another stops, and it comes down to what are the good ideas and what's best for the populace? Like, when does the fighting stop?
The thing is, we have here in the States, we live in a country where we think that we know better than everybody else who's been there, done that. Everybody else has been there, done it, right? You go back and look through history, right? This shit has happened before in the Roman Empire. It's happened in, feudalism Japan. It's happened in England. It's happened everywhere. Where you finally, it boils down to two parties and they get so pissed at with each other and, it goes through the adolescence. But here we are doing the same shit and we think, oh, we know better. We got this. We know better than everybody else has done this before. And we don't. And we're repeating the same mistakes that happened throughout history. The people are talking about, maybe it's a little hyperbolic or maybe it's a little bit overreach or overreaction, talking about the impending civil war round 2 in the States. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some of the things that have been going on, I mean, that could very well be a real thing.
Dude,
I definitely know why extraterrestrial life will not talk to us.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't talk to you. Fucking hell. Wait a minute.
We're not even as smart as the cows. They fucking, rip apart. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah. I mean, hell, if aliens flew by us, they would pull out the magnifying glass and start burning us like ants,
Yeah, they would probably stop in and try to have a conversation with the tardigrades or something. The real intelligent life, not us.
Sure shit if they went to our leaders, any of them.
Take me to your flat earthers.
I think they would at least have a better time with the flat earthers than they would our leaders.
Thank you, Johnny O. Did you hear that?
Did you get a straighter answer?
I will talk to aliens, no problem. And I'll save humanity, absolutely. Just put me in charge.
There we go.
What are you fucking talking about, Mallory? They'll just take you home.
Yeah, well, that's true. Mallory, come on, we're here to pick you up. Your mama left you here. Worried sick.
Yeah, but she's smart enough to look out the window and go, wait a minute, who's got the coolest car? Right? You know.
Yeah.
All I can think of was that last scene of E.T. I'll be right here.
You know, when you look at that as an adult, it's kind of a creepy ass movie.
Yeah, man.
For long reasons.
Yeah, Johnny, you're barking up a tree that I almost brought up before in a live stream. And in the background, a couple of people were like, dude, don't do it. But you're not wrong. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Are you saying E.T. was a pedo?
I mean, look, I don't know. I never saw how old he was. He didn't produce any kind of ID, but he was running around touching little boys and girls.
The new term is chomo.
Yeah, but don't forget the little boy was attracting the pedo with the sweeties. That's a reverse.
That's true. That's right. It was the opposite. And that little boy who attracted the alien with the candy ended up playing a pedo in a different movie, in a Stephen King film.
But does any of this have anything to do with the DeLorean Motor Company?
Fun fact. They approached, when they made E.T., they approached the M&M company. And the M&M company turned them down because they thought,
and Reece were like all over it, dude.
Reese's Pieces was like, we'll take that gig.
Yeah.
No, not the Reese's Pieces. Anything but them. I have to boycott something now. This is ridiculous.
Well,
we're just getting along and longer.
We have a constant flow of the peanut M&Ms in my house.
Well, they were originally approached by Sam's amazing butt plug company, and they were like,
I was like, you shut your mouth,
DKG. You don't laugh, Claudio. Oh, jeez. I'm going to mute myself.
We had Sleeve Wells in the chat saying, hey, Team Skeptic's already here on Earth.
This is true. He is very alien-like, I will admit.
Yeah, give that kid a sandwich, for the love of God. Somebody, all right?
I've got one in my cargo shorts. I've got a full pork sandwich in my cargo shorts. Just a minute. I'd love to get on a live stream some night with Team Skeptic. And
just a second. Hang on a second. I got something for you.
I tell you what. That's been a while. I mean, me and Ed were on Team Skeptic's first live stream years ago, and it's like fucking mayhem because everybody was drunk.
Yeah. Team Skeptic, he's never since then ever gotten drunk live before.
Not at all. Dick, I sent you some evidence of what Team Skeptic is all about.
Yeah, well, I know the guy pretty good. Should we do this? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we should.
Man, I can't see anything. This is ungrateful, but feels like I'm missing a big chunk of this as well.
If you say Team Skeptic 3 times, he'll show up.
Okay, here, let me kill the audio so I can set this up properly. Fucking, oh, come on. Put it over there where I want it. There we go. Okay. All right, shut up. There we go. All right, I'm almost queued up. You know how YouTube does that thing, Johnny, where you bring it back to fucking square one and it's like, oh, okay, you want it to start again?
Right.
No, I'm just, yeah. You know that game? Fuck, why does it do that?
I don't know.
I hate that game.
So stupid.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. I got a YouTube feed that I could turn on. Do I? Fuck, I don't even know. I need glasses so bad that the buttons are blurry, so I'm just gonna do it manually. Fuck, here we go. I'll have to add it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Woohoo! Right arm, gravy. That's the wrong one, you fucking idiot. There we go. There we go. All right.
Now I was in this live stream with Team Skeptic, and we were able to capture this bit of evidence. It's a good one.
All right. Here, I'm gonna kill the chat of it because how far do you need to go into this kind of thing, right? All right. So here we go. And let's see. We got a window capture. So we got to turn some audio sources on. Oh, I do believe it's time to push play.
I'm going to need to go put about another 8 in my mouth. But why are you laughing? I'm going to need to go put about another 8 in my mouth. But why are you laughing? I need to go put another 8 in my mouth, but why are you laughing? I need to go put about another 8 in my mouth, but why are you laughing? I need to go put about another 8 in my mouth, but why are you laughing? I'm gonna need to go put about another 8 in my mouth.
Oh, wait a minute. I already turned it off. All right. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
All right, I got to tell you a quick story. Well, a few weeks back, maybe not even a month ago, Team Skeptic was doing a live stream, and he was getting pretty far gone. And he got onto the geopolitical rant, and he was really going hard on geopolitics. And in the side chat, I asked Team Skeptic if Russia attacked Turkey from behind, would Greece help? And he went off on this whole huge rant about Turkey and Russia and everything. And it took a good 5 minutes of people typing over in the chat, Skeptic, you missed the joke. You missed the joke. and he finally, he got it. He go, oh my God, Ed Dana, you got me. He goes, I can't believe but he was just, he was a good 8-10 shots into it. And after that, he just says, oh, I just might as well keep drinking.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, shit. This is an after show. I'm doing the same fucking thing here, right?
If Russia attacked Turkey from behind, would Greece help? And oh boy, he had everything in the world to say. That's a good question, Ed Dana. Let me tell you about Turkey. And it was like, oh boy.
But Johnny, we've all been there for those moments, right? And I think they drive a really good thing with the chat because nobody can catch everything, right? Let it be out there, honest, and in you know what I mean? Just let it run, man. Have fun with it.
What lube is in the country?
If you're going to ride that train, you might as well just go.
Well, back in the day, Duncan and I, we used to do almost nightly live streams to a small audience. And we really put ourselves out there. And we took a real big hit from a troll community that just absolutely shredded us over our behavior. And we weren't hurting anybody.
Yeah.
We weren't going after anybody. We were just having fun.
When I first met DK, he was all, over the, you've got to make sure you never let drama come to your channel. And then we invite him to the channel, and he always skirts the absolute limit of pissing somebody off. And, we're lovely. We're grateful to have him.
I mean, I get a lot of people asking me how do I deal with
that sounded like sarcasm.
No,
100.
No sarcasm. No, it was genuine praise. But I often get asked, how do I deal with like all the hate comments and trolls and whatnot? And I love the shit out of the hate comments.
They drive you forward, don't they?
Oh,
don't they?
Here's the thing.
We made the mistake of letting it get to us. I did. I let it get to me, and I backed off YouTube for a long time because out of fear. And I realized all I had to do was laugh at them.
Exactly. And the thing is, it can be very difficult. Like, look, you don't get to where I got to in life looking the way I look without being able to take a fucking joke.
Same here, buddy.
I never understood trolls whatsoever.
Oh, I
make sure that I am a one troll free person. My server says no trolls allowed. It is just 100. I see a troll, I choke.
Okay, I've got to choke that one up. So let me get a drink and I'll be right back. Holy fuck!
Well, let me come in on that one just for a moment, because back in the day when me and Ed were on YouTube, and my first video, I just say my name, and Ed. Dana, that's his real name.
Yeah,
we were very, very public about who we were, and the one of the things was that what the trolls were doing were finding
family members,
our family members, and starting to attack them, or creating channels of obscene stuff with our family members on them, that's the thing that got to us. And
that's legitimate, right?
It got us angry. It did get us angry, and we should have just not ignored it, but we didn't. And that was the demise. That was the demise of our channels.
Yeah, I totally understand that. There are certain things that, I'm human. There are certain things that will irritate me. With even as dispositioned as I am, people come in.
It's so hard, isn't it, Johnny?
Sometimes it is.
Yes.
Sometimes it is, right? Sometimes it's really difficult when they say, especially when they catch you in the wrong mood, right? Like I made the mistake of trying to distract myself when I was pissed off earlier by going through my YouTube comments. Huge mistake. So I just put it away because I was already ready to let somebody have it. And I'm not going to do that over YouTube comment section. Like, I'll fuck with somebody. You come into my comment section, you say some stupid shit, I'm going to fuck with you. And I'm going to have fun doing it. I never take anything on social media or YouTube. I just don't take it serious. I can't, because again, especially
you can't take it on your own shoulders. You can only take it on the shoulders of the argument presented in the video. But even still, it becomes such a fucking vocal point that you can wrap yourself into that shit before you know it way too much. And you literally have to set rules like, okay, I'm only going to fucking respond to the first 50 comments. I'll heart the first 100 and that's it, and so on. And people don't get it. But if you don't do that, your life is not your own anymore, is it?
Yeah. It was easier whenever I was a smaller channel just to go through and respond to every comment. And, because I was only getting 10, 50, maybe 100 comments. Now I'm averaging 500 comments a video, and it's tough to get in there and respond to all of them. And especially,
it's unrealistic.
It really is. It really is unrealistic. And that's why I try and find one or two, the channel members and whatnot. I'll give them a little bit more attention.
You recognize the names and the people that matter and participate, and you give them a little bit more of a bump and a buffer, right? Yeah, exactly.
You give them more attention because they're the ones that, tossing $2, $4, $5, $10,
dude, people don't. And you know, Johnny, the people don't understand. We don't give a shit that, you know, some people are the bigger supporters on the higher levels of the tiers. The fact that you are supporting it all and, you know, facilitating us doing this is beyond something that we even thought possible when we were teenagers.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I get Skits Crasher comes in, and damn near every live stream I do, he'll super chat $2 and says hello, Johnny O, and that's the coolest fucking thing.
Yeah,
you know, just $2 in the tip jar. You and I come from the same kind of background, growing up in music and playing in front of, you know,
exactly
with the empty tip jar. And if somebody just put $1 in there, we're like, fuck yeah, awesome, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Dude, and you know, you and I, Johnny, what we're doing on YouTube is very much based on our musical careers previous.
Absolutely.
We're just doing it on a new platform in a new way now, but we are being the same people we were before. And, you know, it's unbelievable that we live in an age where this is an option.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, the people that are kind enough to, you know, toss $1 or $2, I don't give, like I said, I mean, I appreciate it. You know, I've had the $100 super chats before, and that's awesome. It's amazing.
Huge. Yeah, we've had those too. But that's not what drives the channel weekly. It's the ones that, you know, post up that little bit always and so on. And you never forget the names. You never forget the people. And they can tell because they're in our minds and we read their chatter out a little bit more and stuff and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's where I tried. That's where I made sure to put the majority of the focus on, right? So I could get lost in even responding to the mean comments and having fun with them and kind of get lost in that shit for a little bit. Every now and again, I'll go in there and I'll find one that's just egregiously stupid, and I'll fuck with them for a little bit. And you know,
you have to,
yeah. And the funniest thing is, they're like, "Oh, so you're so triggered by this?" Like, no, dude, I just fucking bored. I'm on the shitter, and you know, I needed something.
Exactly. Yeah.
10 minutes, and here you were. So.
I have 45 minutes free, and you actually just gave me a fucking episode, you idiot.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's like, come on, this is stupid, you know. But like I said, I like to try and interact with channel members and people who comment more than others. Not just channel members, but people who get in there and mix it up.
No, exactly. Yeah.
That's one thing I like about watching Johnny O. Like I traveled through a bunch of, you know, YouTube channels and stuff, and I see how Johnny O interacts with like everyone, right? It's the chillest. And even when I saw, like, you know,
Johnny O does what we do.
I just laughed half the way. And there's a few times where I'm going in with an alt, and the way he interacts with it, I'm just laughing away. I was like, this guy's a fucking sport, right? Like, it's how you roll with everything. It doesn't matter who you are or what you're interested in, right? Anyone could go in and enjoy the shit out of it.
But it's more than that. You don't have to pay to play. I'm gonna call the good ones out, and we're gonna have some fun. Yeah. Right, Johnny?
Yeah. I mean, mix it up with everybody. I try and mix it up with everybody. Really,
we never leave it as a pay to play on this channel. No way. No way.
For a while there, whenever I don't know what YouTube was doing, but you asked me about it. This was like a year ago. Whenever I
remember this? Yes.
It came up, and you know, whenever I scheduled a live stream with, I think it was Nathan Thompson. And for something happened with YouTube where it was said that the chat was members only. I was like, no, fuck that. And you called me. I was like, hey, what's going on with this shit? And I looked at it and said, on my side, it says it didn't say that. I don't know what the fuck's going on YouTube side, but I would never do a members only chat. I mean,
we started doing it for our Thursday show because we're doing the Ukraine war show on Thursday, and we get so many trolls that not members only, subscribers
only. Yeah, I'm surprised that YouTube doesn't shut that down, because they're shutting down a lot of that Ukraine. Russia.
You know, Johnny, I'm spending 15 minutes a day going through comments that I shouldn't even have to fucking see, man. It's a waste of my time.
Yeah, with the new options to moderate too, I've looked at those, and some of them are kind of interesting. Like I turned it on once, unbeknownst. So
but it catches too much, doesn't it?
What are those? What are those?
So you can, I forget, it was like the guidelines where before you can comment, like when you go to a live stream, for instance, it'll pop up when you get into live chat, some like, look, address the argument, not the person, like a bunch of rules that you have to acknowledge before it lets you chat, which I thought, okay, maybe that could be kind of cool. But then I was like, fuck that shit. You know, you want to call them, come in. I can moderate that, right? As you start coming in there, that's right. To people, I'll fucking boot your ass, and I'll let you know. Talk shit to me all you want. That's fine, but let's
dude, your personality is the show, and therefore the chat. So you know, I think you can set your own rules, right? You know, come on.
Exactly, and you know, then there were some other things where the filters were a little bit heavier, and it was just moderating too much. It was pulling too many comments, hiding too many comments. It was like, what did he say? He said something like, "Oh man, that's a cute dog," and I got fucking hidden. Are you kidding me? Because, you know, he put hashtag cute dog. Are you fucking get the fuck out of here with that shit?
Yeah, we had that. We tried that on one episode with Operator Starsky doing the Ukraine update show, and oh my God, Johnny, it was so bad. I literally had within 15 minutes, I had like 700 chats that had to be moderated. I'm like, come on, seriously? You know, I would have to be a channel of, 60,000 subscribers and have, 12 or 13 people as managers of the channel to moderate this. What are you thinking?
It gets pretty ridiculous. Just come on, let him breathe a little bit. I mean, I get it. And then those sex trolls, you know what I mean? You know the ones I'm talking about that come in with extremely offensive names that they can just go in there and fucking spam the shit out of the chat. That gets right through.
I don't mean to.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We forgive you,
but Johnny, the thing that's driving me nuts on those ones is their bots are learning to sub the channels so they can get their goddamn chats through. And
fucking
then
AI.
Right? And then there's no point in us locking the chat down to subscribers only so we could let other people in, but then we'd get more bots, and you see the catch-22. It's a no-win situation, right?
It really is, they come up with one thing, and then people who run the bots figure it out. They're 2 steps ahead. So what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah,
you
guys have the responsibilities. You guys are, man, I'm just happy being ignorant. And ignorance is bliss, and me being a troll, and I'm just happy as me. Just good luck on your responsibilities.
I will say this.
It seems like a lot of work.
Well, it is, but I will say this: between the plot hole, ourselves, and Scott over on Dr. Scroovy stream there with Ed, we are lucky that we have the kind of followers that can help us through this and lock that shit down. I mean, Johnny, when you go live and you've got that fucking back end that can lock that shit down, catch it right away, get rid of it for you, and you can just do your thing and, run the stream the way you want. That kind of feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you've got I've got a good group of moderators that they're quick. Yeah. They're fast. When that's
my hand is up.
There's a moderator called Terry Bear that you might want to get hold of.
Oh, we have Queen Mod Mipet. Yeah, we have
Duncan's the only one. Duncan's the only one that got that.
Yeah, we have a Queen Mod on our channel, and everybody should have somebody who is in charge that says this is okay, this is not. You breach what I say, and I will fuck with you. Everybody needs that one person.
I don't go live that often anymore, and I did away with all my moderators. I believe actually the only moderator on my channel would be DKG. I think my brother.
Oh my God.
My brother has mod status, and if I go live, Duncan doesn't even show up. But
but if he did, Yeah, but if he did, he would probably have sex with dolphins live on your channel. I mean, you've really got to you've got to really, think about your infrastructure and think, is DKG the person I want in control? I'm just saying,
Well, that was the funny thing that Ed was talking about. This guy Terry Bear, he's like a moderator on so many guitar channels. But if you were following on Facebook, he was like creeping out to young girls.
He was a Jomo.
Pictures.
He was a Jomo.
Dude.
And they eventually, all the big guitar channels, they figured him out and they dumped him. And it was kind of a hilarious thing to watch, the demise of the great Terry Bear, because
It wasn't that great in the first place. He just managed to get himself in a moderator stat on a lot of channels. It was weird.
yeah, good description.
Well, it was like
weird.
It was like having Charles Manson creep into your circle,
Because that happens daily, seriously. That was the one thing that disrupted my let's say public school, life, was Charles Manson always creeping in. It's not a real, I'm not sure that affects everybody.
No, that wasn't Charles Manson. That was Charlie Welch.
Now you say that. You say that, but
I'm telling Charlie Welch on you.
the ladies who murdered Sharon Tate, I forget the ringleader of them. She was held at the
Squeaky Throne.
Yeah, she was held at the prison here in off on Carswell Air Force Base. She was at the women's prison there.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, Charles Manson,
wow.
his parole hearings used to mock the parole officers, the parole board. He would mock them and tell them that if you're dumb enough to even consider letting me free, I'm just going to make it so much worse for the world.
Oh yeah, he knew he was never getting out.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, that could actually send you overboard and put you in that situation where you're going to make sure you go out with a bang. And I'm not sure that's what the world wants.
No. He wanted to go out with a bang, but it turned out it was date rape.
Yeah, that's just horrible, right?
Who would have seen the O.J. Simpson situation? Who could have foreseen that? Who could have foreseen Bruce Jenner?
Not Ford,
Jenner
because they would have kept making
box. Bruce Jenner, when I was a kid, he was on the Wheaties box. You would read the cereal box as you were eating your Wheaties as you were a kid. He was an Olympic champion. Now he's a tranny.
Yeah, but easy now. But when it comes to,
I've got nothing against trannies. I like trannies. I'm cool.
Okay, but when it comes to what's his nuts there in the Bronco, yeah, seriously, if Ford was the wiser, they would have kept making that Bronco for years afterwards.
No, I think they played it the right way, right? So they got when they brought it back, holy shit, it was the number one selling for 3 years running.
History has loved the rebirth of the Bronco. You're not wrong there. Not wrong.
You got $60,000.
No.
It's like Ferrari making a truck, by the way. Have you seen this? The Ferrari truck? Why? Why is it?
Yeah, but Johnny, that's like saying the FF was a bad car and I love it so much it's not funny. Oh my God.
Well, I just saw a thing today that the Tesla Cybertruck, they canceled it. It's now a dead deal.
It should be, just because of the look of it.
It's like, I swear to God, the first time I saw that, I expected Quato to fucking crawl out of that motherfucker.
Dude, it was the worst abomination spread upon the human nation during an automobile fucking release. It was, we have seen some horrific designs, but nothing like that. It's not
worse than the pictures of Elon Musk going around on Twitter.
No, I mean, when you're going only at the automobile, the Cybertruck is just horrific on so many levels.
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody got. Well, no, you know what? I'm not surprised that no one got that reference, that joke that I just gave. But I would have expected better from DKG Custom over there. You Dick Dawson, you should have got that joke too. By the way.
I did afterwards, but I was ashamed to admit that I got it so late that I fucked it up. To be honest,
I like the Cybertruck because it reminded me of the Matchbox cars I used to get in back in the day.
So why don't we give it a wrap up and whatnot, and everybody can say a good night and buttercup and yada yada blah blah blah. And if you didn't like what we said, seriously, fuck, I'll undo my zipper and you can pucker right up. So DK, tell everybody off and be an asshole. The floor is yours.
Well, no, I'm not going to tell everybody off.
Pussy.
Apart from Mallory, no, I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to tell anybody off. You're all fucking awesome. I think Scott left because he didn't know how to unmute himself and got confused, or maybe he just got political. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you're a bunch of fucking lovely nutters, and I love you dearly. And I'm not going to swear. And if I do swear, you can fucking sue me. But and until next time, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow for the the debate. Air quotes. The debate about
moon landing was fake. Yeah, that's my team. All right.
Yeah, right. Okay. Moon landing was fake, you fucking idiot.
Nope.
No. Sorry. Hey, Mallory.
Save it for tomorrow.
Mallory, it's his turn.
I'm zipping my lips. I'm muting.
No, Mallory, it's his turn. You get yours in a minute.
Yeah, and then I think we think it's going to run for about an hour, and then maybe pub chat. So I'll cover with pub chat. So maybe we'll do a random debate on that show. You never know.
Can't wait.
Just throw us some bones, people. Give us an idea. We'll see you then. Whatever. But Ed, it's fantastic to see you turn up randomly out of the blue, and obviously Johnny, obviously good to see you.
Out always. Of the blue, you sent me a link. I thought it was going to be me, you, and Scott.
Well, yeah, you thought it was going to be interesting, but no, it was just this shit instead.
Oh no!
Wow! Fuck you, DKG.
Hey,
Mallory. I'll do my outro now. Cargo shorts.
Yeah. You know what? DK, we've heard enough from you. Ed, what do you say? What thoughts and wrap-ups for the night?
Wait a minute. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
All I have to say is cargo shorts for everyone. Keep a sandwich in your pocket.
I love it. Mallory, what do you think? Give the people what they love.
They should have left cargo shorts in early 2000s along with the Crocs. The moon landing was fake. It was nice to hear from you, Ed, first time. Thank you for showing up, Johnny. It's always a pleasure. It's such a good gift. And I don't know who's in the chat still. Maybe there's one of you, but hello. I'm coming back on the internet August 2nd. Yup. I don't know what to say. Good night instead. Yes. That's it. That's all. Thank you.
And to take us out at the end of the night, Johnny O, the plot hole, is going to explain to us all of the wasted time he has spent here tonight.
Come on.
Oh, no, I had a good time. It was actually kind of a welcomed distraction from all the bullshit, which is what this is supposed to be. And I thank you guys for having me. Yeah, if you guys are bored, you won't be bored tomorrow. You're gonna have your own debates. I actually have a debate tomorrow between PhD Tony and
what time?
8:00 Central. So I think 7:00 your time.
Wait, PhD Tony and who?
Johnny O. Remember tomorrow morning.
No, the times don't overlap, so we'll give you a shout out on the community post and on Twitter and shit. Yep, works good. All right, so tell everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be a debate on firearm reform, reasonable restrictions on firearms.
Oh,
wait, PhD Tony is like pro or against firearms?
He is pro firearm reform, reasonable restrictions on firearms, and Sean is very much against any restrictions on firearms. So it should be an interesting discussion.
Because that's a normal position for a human being. Yeah. Okay. So I would say good luck, PhD Tony, but you've obviously already won this one. Well done.
I just gonna say, even though PhD might win, but I'm still gonna go against PhD Tony for reasons. Have a good luck.
Yeah. You gotta love that guy. You gotta love that guy.
No.
So, why don't we say good night, everybody, and let's get the fuck out of here. Good night, fellow babies.
Good night.
Good night.
Funny, boop bitches.
Ow.